All right. Live. It's been a while. Oh boy. Trying to get back in the groove of shit. Well, that's why I do off the cuff. That's why I do what I do. I don't give a fuck if nobody's looking or if one person looks. I'm gonna do me, as always. Got a new format going on, and I'm gonna lay into this motherfucker. But right after this.
Step into the booth, it's time to ignite. Mental on the scene, bringing heat to the night. Specters in the shadows, we rise from the dark. Blackouts the titles, let's leave our mark. Feel the pulse like the city's heartbeat. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up, let the bass draw a crowd. Roots one deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We wear it proud. Voices of the past, whispers from the streets. Echoes in the alley where the real ones meet. Count the scars, each story a force. We're breaking the chains with every fierce course. In this moment, we own our truth. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up, let the bass draw a crowd. Roots run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We wear it proud. We're turning it loud. Light it up, let the bass draw a crowd. Roots run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud.
All right, let's see what we got here. Mic check. Let's see. Mic check. All right. How are we looking? Can y'all hear me? Mike. All right. All right. There we go. Let's see. Who do I hide here? Testing. All right, there we go. New format. All right, it's been a while. How you guys doing? Everybody doing good? Is my mic good? See, Shinobi, how you doing, brother? Ooh, it's been a while. Yeah. So this is going to be about you know who. We got a guy in the community. His name is Dr. Zohar Vaisman. Right? This motherfucker's been a troll from the get-go. All he's done is he will push people's buttons, make people cry, roast them, make fun of them, try to intellectually abuse and humiliate them. And then when you got someone like myself who's strong enough to hit back, what does this coward do? He tries to play victim, right? All he does is he cries like a little bitch, cries he's the victim, yet he never offers any evidence, no proof. He goes around and tries to intellectually say, I'm a doctor, I'm a doctor. I don't know about y'all, but how many doctors do you know that aren't licensed to practice? Let's talk about that. Dr. Zohar Vaisman, why are you not licensed since 2012? This isn't me talking shit. This is a fact. Anyone can go on Google right now and type in the words Zohar Vaisman on the California board. And he's had a canceled fucking license since 2012. And you have the audacity to attack others. Let's talk about your fucking failures. Let's talk about how illegal what you're doing is. Let's talk about you authoring diagnoses to people. Zohar, do you realize I'm going to sue the shit out of you? Do you realize I have libel and defamation? See, me whistleblowing the fact that you are unlicensed and reporting you to the proper bodies, it's not harassment, son. It is not harassment. It is not harassment. But you know what is harassment? Your bullshit. Do you realize I have months and months worth of your unsolicited emails, conversations, phone calls, texts? And what do you have? Not a goddamn thing. But your lies on Twitter. Zohar, I'm going to sue you. And anyone in this chat, when have you ever known me to bluff? Let me know. When have you ever known me to bluff? This guy is such a fucking narcissist. He's convinced himself that somehow he's in the right. Bro, you're screwed. And you know it. You've been reported to the proper regulatory bodies. You've been reported to the board of psychology. You've been reported to the board of sciences. And here's the deal. It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong because what I'm doing is in good faith, boy. It's in good faith. When I called a state employee to confirm if you are licensed or not, and the state employee encourages me to report you, I am doing what is advised by the state, which was recorded. So this isn't me just going left and coming for you. You work with children. You're online crying, you're going to commit suicide, which you apparently always do. You're yet where was your heart when you pushed rainwater to the same scenario, right? Where was your heart when you did the same thing to Brad? I could give a fuck about him, But my point is, this is what you've done. This is what you do. Damn right. This guy's in trouble. Oh, let's talk about how he's buying subs too. This guy, after all this time attacking Brad about subs, he's going off and buying subs. He gets no likes, no reply, no comments, but by the same 3 cucks. He has, guys, he has a live that he took down, right? Because who would take this down? With 6,000 views. 6,000 views. So he could try to get his view count up. And you guys are lucky I don't have the audio on me right now because I'm a little tipsy. You know what else is pissing me off? OTG, Damien, y'all little fucks in the back. See, I let the shit go long enough where I let it slide. You talking shit. And OTG, you and I, we had some good combos, but you always try to take some fucking jabs. And if you fucking want war with me too, come, because I'll drop all your shit too. You can try to do what you want on me, but trust me, I got more on you than you got on me. Don't fucking play. These motherfuckers in the back encouraging Zohar to troll you guys. Encouraging. Mad Dad Gaming. OTG. Damien. All in there calling Zohar a little bitch. I was being his emotional support. Encouraging him to troll you guys. And let's talk about you, Moat. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? I always try to keep peace with you, man, but there's a big difference from forgiveness and all this other shit and try to play nice to, no, man, something ain't right, man. You let this dude call you a fat bitch, everything under the fucking sun, and you let him come through your channel time and fucking again, fucking with you, dude. What is wrong with you, man? All these times, man, something's off. Why do you let him do that? Fucking Cornicate. You a messed up motherfucker too. I defended your little bitch ass and your fucking wife's lovely lady. I got nothing bad to say about her. I'm talking about you, Cornicate. You're a 30-year-old man calling children the N-word on Twitter. You know, hey, you got dubs. I mean, like hanging with, like, what is wrong with you guys? You know, time and time again, I showed the blatant bullshit from this community, and y'all deal with it. I oust the fucking pedo. Let's talk about pedophiles, right? Why is it fucking Zohar convinced Step Gaming to take down her anti-pedophile post? Like, why are you involving yourself, Zohar? Why is it when it comes to children, you always seem to be doing something wrong? These are my opinions, and I'm entitled to them. I know it's not my opinion. You're not licensed. Right? And it's going to be a matter of time until the shit gets blown out. It's going to be exposed. You've been offering yourself as a primary therapist. A primary therapist. You testified in a court case as a therapist. And your only comeback is, I'm a program director. Gee, guys, what's his fucking say on his professional account? Counselor. Office therapy. Got audios. Got, text messages. You think you can just go and try to change it now? It's too late, man. Everything's documented. Video, everything. How long did you think you were going to get away with fucking with people? And we were just going to have just say enough is enough. Rexer, you got to be one of the biggest scumbags in the community. You get away with a lot. So, guys, on the last show, when I was talking about Rexer Little, what you guys probably don't know is that he hit up Jay, aka She Lion Gaming, right? And he threatened to dox her, saying, "I know your real name, da da da," right? Then he goes on to say that he won his court case, which he's a fucking liar. He lost it and lost it horribly. Then he goes on to say he has a NDA, a non-disclosure agreement with Arcade1Up. So hold up. Rexer is the biggest fucking Arcade1Up shill and has an NDA? And y'all don't see an issue with this? What kind of shenanigans are we up to here? You keep trying to sweep shit under the rug. You don't have an issue with me because I'm a problem. You have an issue with me because I oust y'all's bitch asses every fucking time with your bullshit. It gets old. You guys have tried to gatekeep multiple people. You guys have done dirty in the background. Shit's old. Shit's old. So I'm here to keep reminding you guys on who is fucking who and what is what. So let's watch some Zohar shit. Let's see what we can look at here. Yes, sir. Like I said, Zohar, your time is coming. I'll keep you guys updated. You're going to be sued into the ground. Let's see here. Theranos. Pull up this page here. So I guess back in the day, there was a guy named Twisted and Rev that have a long history with this cat. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit just to show you, where it all started. This was before my time. Present. All right, so on this page, I mentioned that this is way back, 2022. I caught on to this, but I didn't pay much attention because I like to always give people second chance, right? I spliced a 2-hour video down to 1 hour. So I got this courtesy of fucking Papa Brad, who apparently was smart enough to copy the copy on top of the copy instead of just screenshotting it. But either way, good job, Brad. You documented this, snagged it a long time ago, because I get tired of people taking shit down and hiding the facts, right? And then trying to hide history. So at the 1:30-minute mark, we got a timestamp of this guy is wishing death towards Jeff Rainwater. At the 2-minute mark, he calls Jeff the R word, which is retard. At 9:15, we got him admitting it's all an act. At 11:50, he brags about how he got Jeff to quit YouTube. At 12:50, and this is the highlights that I got. I'm sure there's plenty more of that I skipped over. 12:50, Zohar cries about Jeff sent all the videos to his boss, Monica, and called it extortion. Where I heard that one before, right? 14-minute mark, he complains that Jeff contacted Human Resources. And Jeff, if you know the Human Resources office, I would be Glad to take it from you. 2657 brags how Rainwater wanted him on his show to make peace. 2750 Zohar brags of trolling on arcade got him from 800 subs to 850, and apparently he lost all his subs. 31-minute mark, he breaks character and goes on a mental diatribe about what he's doing. At the 30-minute mark, he cries about being upset and how he views himself as a clown. 39 minutes 45 seconds because none of his troll tactics are working. At the 46-minute mark, he's creeping on little girls. I believe that's the misclick thing. You know, it's got a little sick fetish with people half his age. Zohar does a little racist anti-Asian rap. Apparently that was about Kong's wife. And then 49-minute 38 seconds, he cries about he's filing a police report. Ooh. And of course he's always fucking lying. Never does anything he fucking claims. So let's
deaf, blind,
press it here.
Fucking retarded, paralyzed, and unable to breathe.
Guys.
Oh, and by the way, I wasn't gonna do it. I swear to God, I wasn't gonna do it, but now I'm gonna fucking do it now. I'm gonna start an I Arcade Weekly with Zod Ryder every fucking Sunday, an I Arcade Weekly stream, and it's gonna be me, you know,
because the kitchen's getting hot.
You know, drinking stale water and lame water and going bleh, bleh, every fucking 5 minutes on the show. And Jeff is going to be the reason why iArcade falls. Bro, Jeff is fucking dead. Bro, Jeff is fucking dead. Jeff is fucking dead. Jeff is fucking dead.
Oh, okay.
He's fucking dead. I hope he fucking wakes up tomorrow deaf. Blind, fucking retarded, paralyzed, and unable to breathe and unable to taste and unable to think.
So you caught on too, right?
He's a fucking garbage, a walking
that he's
pile of shit,
Nadia gear.
an actual pile of shit that's
and I'm
walking.
vile. This is good shit talk.
He fucked up. He done fucked up. He done fucked up. I'm going to single-handedly destroy an entire company.
Is that
and it's going to be that the IRK.
Yeah, I want to talk about that too. He is not. Oop. Test. All right. When Jay called him out, he as Nadia called her Jade. Like, lady, I thought you were just somebody who was third party. How do you know this person's name is Jade? You know, and it was the same Zohar tactics. And if you guys don't know, Nadia is a fucking AI art. So yeah, it's always the same shit. He likes to impersonate women a lot. I had given Zohar a Google phone number of mine. It's Google. And he decided he wanted to message me as a woman going, "Hey, Messiah, this is Liddy," something like that. And it's like, you dumb motherfucker. Like, it's Google. You can't trace a Google fucking phone number. So the only one who would know my name is Messiah is you stupid motherfucker. You try to troll me as a woman on a text message. Weird dude, man. It's untraceable. It would be impossible to anyone to know who owns that number unless you give it to them. And you're the only person I gave that number to because I created the number just for you. Busted, you idiot. Oh, clearly.
Cade's downfall will be the result of Jeff.
I think it's oh,
Fucking monster. Fucking walking watermelon head monster. Fucking lying piece of shit insane asylum monster. Fuck him. Fuck him.
this is at 11:35 p.m., folks. I'm sleeping. I got 2 of those. I wake up, take a dump. This is hilarious to wake up to. Bro, that shit made my wife's lunch. This video that he made. I don't want to go through all the videos. I got too many. You think I'm going too far? This is when he was like, I'm going to get you, Jeff. I'm going to get you. Can you sue for defamation? Would be worth it. Thanks. I'm taking a long John D break after this. I respect the hell out of your wife for not giving.
All right. Computer crash. I'll be right back on this. But yeah, as you see, until the shit turns back on, I can resume it. This guy's pretty crazy. And this is gonna be for a while. I'm gonna lead up to everything. I'm gonna show the back history and I'm gonna lead on up to it. I'm gonna do as I always fucking do me. And yeah, that's how it's gonna fucking be. Shit gets old, man. And if anyone wants to come through and testify to their experiences, you're more than welcome. Because this shit needs to get documented and logged for this motherfucker. Oh yeah, exactly. Like I said, man, anyone who wants to come through and document, you don't have to have video. It could just be audio. If you want to come through and chronicalize and document your experiences with him over audio, you're more than welcome to. Because this guy needs to be exposed for the piece of shit he is in the community. And his supporters too. That's the primary deal. You guys had your little field day of, you know, being behind the scenes, being little punks, antagonizing the community. You're all busted. He's ousted you guys. You're not his friends, he claims. He's gave up the scoop. He's given out the audios. He's given out the receipts. So, yeah. Oh, agree. Let's call him out. One being fucking Cornegate. That's one of the biggest ones. Dude, talking about your Cornegate, Danny, the way he talks about you, still trying to attack you. I defended your fucking bigoted ass. Even after all that N-word shit. Still defended you. Like, leave him alone. Of course, I'm always going to defend your wife. You know? And here you guys are off trolling with the people trying to terrorize everybody. You guys are special, man. Real special. And you can't justify a single goddamn thing. You have no excuses. You know? So let me pull this shit back up here. I gotta fix this computer. I don't know why it keeps crashing. It's brand new too. I think the power supply is like a little loose or some shit. All right. So boom. Facebook. All right. There we go. Streamer. That's a pure fact, man. They're always letting this dude back in. Let's see here. And then act stupid. Like this shit didn't just happen, right? But it's okay when you're going through issues. It's okay when you're going through issues with this fucker. But then, as soon as someone else has issues, it's oh, what's going on, guys? All right. Let's see here. All right. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, what ended up happening. Let me switch my mic up. All right. What ended up happening was I and Jade, we have hearts, right? And I gave Zohar an out. You think he lasted? Nope. Those motherfuckers behind the scenes convinced him otherwise, even though he was complaining to me, and ousting them to go back to trolling. And I was like, look, if you're going to go back to doing what you're doing, you need to be honest and truthful and tell the community the truth about what you did to Jake. And then I'll just, be on the sideline, right? He tried to gaslight and go, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, really, man? Like, you literally sent me like 15 emails with your job title in it to apologize. And now he's trying to go, what was under duress and oh, grow the fuck up. You're an idiot. Do you think that's going to hold up with anybody? No one can force you over the fucking internet. You're a grown ass man. How are you going to try to play Mr. Trump conservative, which he's not, by the way, guys, because what this fucking fool does is, quote unquote, basically Trump's a piece of shit and he's a felon and he's jailbait. But what he's trying to do is he thinks he can get under, people's skin. Like, because first off, dummy, for me, I'm conservative, you idiot. So I don't give a fuck. None of that shit hurts my feelings. But what he thinks he's doing is he's doing like some type of lowbrow, attacks to like get under our skin, which is not. There's so much evidence on this guy. And then what he does is he's false copywriting, striking and privacy striking. He's falsely doing it. There's nothing. And because he wants it down, he wants the evidence to disappear, and it's just going to go right back up. And when it goes right back up, it's going to go right back up harder. And ain't nothing he can do about it because you're putting yourself out there. And then now he's trying to cry and tag law enforcement and all this other shit over what, you idiot? Over what? Zohar, you're going to get sued into the ground. I recommend you get a lawyer. You're going to need it. Because when I get everybody I know's character statements about the situation and what's occurring, you're definitely going to be deep into the shit. All right. Let me pull back up this video. Once again, the context is, I guess, way back, Twisted Gaming and Rev got into it with this dude. But the whole purpose isn't to rehash, it's to show you a timeline and show you how unhinged this guy is. To give you a background of this unlicensed therapist. Mm-mm. There we go. Let's see here.
Taking a long John D break after this. I respect.
Jeff,
Can you sue for defamation? Would be worth it. Thanks. I'm taking a long John D break after this. I respect the hell out of your wife for not giving in and acting like a crazy sex fiend like Kong's wife. Well, you're a piece of.
so, and then that'll be, I think, I'm still in shock, dude. I'm still in shock, but that's what I'm thinking. Both of our faces on a thumbnail. I got the moves, I got the voice, and then in the middle, there's like a message, some type of message.
Here we go. Whatever.
So
Yeah.
are you good if I make a thumbnail or a Mason makes a thumbnail and then I put this on my channel and then have this video as my video on my channel promoting your channel? I don't.
Oh, God, he's a fucking jock writer. He's like telling me like P-Dubs is trying to fuck with me, and I'm like, no, he's not. And he's like, you just listen.
Hey, good morning. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I just woke up because I've been having nightmares from last night.
Yeah.
And so I just woke up and I thought I'm gonna tell Nick because I saw the video. But then I'm just gonna leave this message and then go back to sleep. I saw the video with P-Dubs and everything. I don't know what his MO would be, like what the purpose of him would be to do that. Maybe it was
what
just.
Is your issue?
So he's tried doing this shit
but then
before.
You see him
with
like, while it's happening.
What the fuck?
So it could be an accident. It could not be an accident.
Just gonna plant
I have no idea. All I know is I'm fucking of that guy, and I just don't want to be involved because he's very dangerous. Incredibly dangerous.
So, like, legit.
The most dangerous person in this community is
for believing any part of
unlicensed doctor practicing therapy.
And I know I sound like a pussy or whatever, a little bitch or whatever, but you asked me for a song, I did a song. You asked me for anything, I'll do anything for you. Anything, but
he'll do anything. Dude.
This guy is dangerous. I've heard stories and stories and stories of this guy.
What do you do? What is that called when you
peddling
talk about somebody behind their back like that and try to make them out to be dangerous? I don't know.
Being mad and retaliating, and he goes out of his way to retaliate. He goes out of his way to do things. For anything, I'll do anything for you. Anything, but.
All right, sorry. Hold on.
Whatever, but people. And I know you're probably talking to John, and John agrees with you that this guy did this video, and it was
dude, see?
Done on purpose. But I don't know, man.
Like, dude, this dude can't get John's fucking name out of his mouth. Another 2 minutes of fucking P-Dubs is crazy. So whatever. Oh, God is good. God is great. Let's go. Let's see what this one is.
Dude, that was a funny shit, bro.
Oh, this is where he's forwarding reaction from UAG. He'll forward a lot of stuff later. You'll see. Okay, my last video was to his reaction.
Yo, I was thinking.
No Instagram.
I gotta be meaner.
Oh.
I gotta be more raunchier, more unpredictable, more crazy, like more psycho, more out of control. I want to go on a show and just be normal, and then somebody bring up some type of topic, and I lose my psycho, more out of control. I want to go like more psycho, more out of control.
So right there, he wants to be the guy that looks like he's cool and uncontrollable. He's a pussy. Zohar is a pussy. He's not tough. He's not bright. Clearly, he's not bright. If he was bright, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. He wouldn't think he would be not caught. He wants to be that guy. I'm big and bad and strong. And how does he do this? Because, granted, he's above average in book smarts. Even though, speaking of books, he writes like a freaking 7th grader. You know that book that he put out there? It's not even a fucking book, guys. It's like a fucking 5th grade coloring book. The print is oversized and the spaces are like 8 fucking like space bars. It's ridiculous. It's a joke. And then there's like no original words in the so-called book. He copies and pastes from other sources. It's just ridiculous. It's one big joke. It's pretty dumb.
Like more psycho, more out of control. I want to go on a show and just be normal, and then somebody bring up some type of topic, and I lose my shit, and I leave, and I leave, and I leave, and I leave, and I leave the show. And that's the type of persona I want. I want to be very unpredictable because nobody has ever left the show in anger. I want to be that guy. So I don't know. Just brainstorming, just thinking about it, but yeah, I want people to be like, who the fuck is this guy? Let me sub to his channel. Does he go off on other videos? Does he go crazy all the time? Like the curiosity level, I want it to go up.
Sub to me.
I need to be worse.
This is how you fucking go. Oh, he got
okay,
back at Hollywood Polo. And then you tell, you know, of course, he's like jocking. This is your mentality. And you think that I'm going to apologize to you? This is how you fucking go. You're a fucking psycho piece of shit. And the way I grew up, in the America I grew up in, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
I concur. He's a psycho piece of shit.
Lower than shit and lower than scum. You attack John, you attack me. You, me. Dude. With no provocation, you consistently attack me with your words online. Gave you a chance, you were good, then you started shit again. You are a sick one. I'm not releasing the video, but don't ever talk to me. Don't mention me. Don't comment on my videos. Don't hint in any way towards me ever again. I truly do not like you. You always start shit, always. You're lucky I'm not a piece of shit like you are to me, rotten, whatever garbage you have going on in your life. You deserve it. Man, that's some vile shit right there, I guess. But, man, talking about what I said was vile. Well, we're going to have a good time.
Like I said, Vaisman is under some type of impression this is all going to go away. And it's not. You started this. I'm going to finish it. Prepare.
Time.
Last thing, and I'll stop, I promise, because I really do want to have the day off. And I know you want to have a day off.
Let me point something out. This is Veterans Day. This is like 2 months after my first interaction with this guy. Hey, bad.
I successfully killed the channel that people loved, and it's all your fault. Thanks, like that. Then I thought, and he told me there was a compromise. I have to delete everything iArcade, everything Jeff related, just everything Jeff and. Hey, please don't share this with anyone. So I spoke with Jeff for like 2 hours. I got off work 2 hours.
While you guys listen, I'll just go ahead and pull it down so you can read, because this is fun. This is where it gets really good.
I had to pull over in my car.
I also say, how many of you? It's 100% my
fault. On the Facebook Messenger and talked to him because he was being irrational. John D talked to him. Nick talked to him, and it's pretty much extortion. He showed an email of 3 pages to my boss, Monica, HR, Ani. Like he knew all these emails, and he had 14 attachments with all my video.
You know how stupid it is? You know how stupid you are? Number one, you give your personal info away.
Like I said, if you got that email for HR, hit me up. I'll take it. Because I got plenty to share.
Number two, it's called Google, you idiot. Anybody could have did that. Like, how hard is it to look up somebody who says they're a psychologist in California? Oh, I don't know. Zohar Vaisman, psychology in California. Bingo. God, what an...
So let's talk on that. We all know this gaslighter is now trying to go around saying that he's not a psychologist, guys. He's just a holder of psychology. Clearly, he claims he was one. And then he professionally on his resumes have said he's a therapist. I got his work badges, which says he's a primary therapist, all that good stuff. So what you guys may or may not be aware of is that you can basically practice or perform certain levels of psychology or therapy under supervision. But here's the catch. You have to be registered in order to do so. What does that mean? You have to be registered with the appropriate board body. That means you need to be licensed. Registrations means licensed. Hello, Kevin. How are you doing? So when his shit expired in 2012, he was no longer any good. He tries to do this whole, well, when I did post-doc and blah, 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 it automatically cancels. That's actually a lie. He's a fucking liar. He acts like we can't do our own research. I called the board, the enforcement board. I asked them, I told them what he said. Basically, they said shenanigans. That doesn't occur. It would have expired out on its own years after the fact, that kind of stuff. He canceled it. Canceled it for whatever. I've requested the appropriate documents to dig further, see what's up. But either way, this guy is hiring therapists and interning therapists, which, according to the board that I called, is a no-go. It's a no-go. And how Moat and all you cats can know this stuff, know these facts, that he's risking children and youth, and have this piece of shit on your show time and time again, it's beyond me. Because from here on out, I'm holding all you motherfuckers accountable. All of you. I'm looking at all y'all. I'm holding you accountable. And I'm going to start looking, and I'm going to start speaking on you guys that decide to partake in this mofo's shenanigans. You don't need to ask. You know why? Because it's public knowledge. You go on your state's website and you put it in. Let me tell you how common knowledge is supposed to be, Kevin. Okay. Example, say Zohar is my therapist, which he can't be because he's not fucking licensed to practice, right? You download the app, okay? And you could put in his name. And then you could actually have the app notify you whenever his license comes into question. So example, he's licensed and then he cancels it. The app will notify you and go, Zohar is no longer licensed. That's the legality. That's how open this knowledge is. Oh yeah. So it's public. So he has don't quote me on the term, but it's basically like an NPIA, whatever. Either way, that's for people who are allowed around HIPAA stuff, insurances, stuff like that. So I actually have it from back in 2022 when he says, well, if you were one of my patients, meaning that this guy practices, or he's just a piece of shit liar saying he has patients, I would have you, lay in the middle of the road, right? So I doxed his ass. I looked into him. And this is back in 2022. I didn't pursue it no further because at the time, I forgot about the guy, but I had basically fussed him out on the site. And when I was looking him up, and he highlights it on this little stupid video, there's a Google caption from Yellow Pages. And the Yellow Pages, I didn't get the chance to click on it, but it says fraud alert. This guy is known to take insurances. I'm quoting, and I can repeat a quote. because I got the picture, the quote. This guy's known to fraudulently bill insurances. And of course, what does he do? You know, you can contact the yellow pages and remove reviews about yourself. Oh yeah, pretty interesting. So something's up with this cat. Anyways, moving on.
Idiot. And I bet you $1 million fucking dollars Jeff didn't do any of this. But this motherfucker is setting this shit up.
Girls threatened to show all the videos to my job. Like, he's out of his mind way more than I thought. And he told me it was a compromise. I have to delete everything iArcade, everything Jeff related, just everything Jeff and iArcade related, or he's going to send all my stuff to my boss and all that. He's much sicker than I thought. He cannot separate YouTube from reality. That is his.
Interesting that this unlicensed individual is offering more diagnosis on the internet, you know, because clearly he knows, right?
His reality. He didn't even delete his channel, by the way. It was hidden. Anyway.
It's extortion. I can sue. He'll go to jail. It's a threat. What if I... This is like, look at this, dude, at 10 at night.
So let me get this straight, Zohar. You can sue over the fact that Jeff is whistleblowing your actions. What makes you think I can't sue you for defamation and libel? I want anybody to write in this fucking chat that's ever known me to bluff. When have y'all known me to bluff? It's coming.
Then the next day at 10 in the morning.
Extortion. What he did is extortion. It doesn't have to be money. It's a criminal activity. You can go to jail for this crime. It's actually a crime to threaten someone, to say, hey, you better do this or I'm going to do this. If you don't do this, I'm going to do this. It's a crime. It's a threat. If you don't do this.
This guy's got to be one of the dumbest idiots when it comes to law.
This, I'm going to do this. It's a crime. If you don't do this, I'm going to do this. It's a crime.
This is getting out of hand, dude. You told me, Zohar, this is getting out of hand, dude. You told me, Zohar, this is getting out of hand, dude. You told me that you were fine with me. You said you were happy. You told me you loved that video. Did you not? Didn't you say that you thought that video was funny? It was hilarious. You loved it. That was yesterday. Literally nothing changed since yesterday, and now all of a sudden you're throwing a fit and making derogatory comments on my videos when you said you wouldn't. The only reason I messaged you was to tell you to stop and leave me alone, and you're continuing to be like, but you messaged me. Dude, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Stop. Leave me alone or you're going to push me over the edge. Please don't do that.
So I don't know, like, think about that. So I'm expecting to apologize and to email to my boss. Yep. Someone sent an email. Making fun of people, having someone like him in your company does not look good, especially when people go to see him. So here's my theory. I could be wrong. But if I'm Zohar and I'm trying to shut people's fucking YouTube channels down right here.
My hat backwards and try to look cool and everything, and wear glasses and have a goatee and be like, hi, I'm P-Dubs. I'm on every single show. I'm on the Michael B show, the 19K Fox.
You're a piece of shit, Zohar.
Imagine. I'm fucking tired of myself. I'm already fucking tired of myself. I can only imagine. So, but the Mo thing is for sure, no way. Oh boy. Okay, it's done. 6 minutes and 40.
Here's a good part. So then, like, he begged
3 seconds. P-Dubs impression. It's mean. I make fun of D-Love, Detroit Love. I make fun of Michael B. I make fun of Papa Brad a little bit. I definitely make fun of pedos, and it's not even funny. It's mean. It's a little bit funny, but way more mean.
Intent.
So, I mean, I'm still releasing it. I could care less, but he knew.
Yeah, you know, and I got plenty of audios of saying that what he did was soulless and mean too.
Knew about it.
Same
He
here,
even
bro.
gave me the backdrop, you know.
And butthurt people can't even participate in chat before someone says something negative. It's definitely my last video. Dude, get the... Uh-oh, should I be worried? Again, dude, this is what I'm saying. Like, he's fucking weird, man.
My name is Consul Fanboy.
We can't make fun of Russian people, remember? It's not good to make fun of people from the motherland. It's definitely not good.
Drago is my father. He gave me this mother can beat you. Stupid name, but you are nothing. I beat you 17 times on.
So what ended up happening, guys, is that Zohar needs to be attached to someone's left ball sack 24/7. It's either going to have to be OTG's, Damien's, or mine. And he needs confirmation. He needs affirmation. He needs a finger in his booty hole at all times to know he's alive. And if he doesn't get that, he'll turn on you. Because when I stopped giving this guy attention, he ran right back. Even though he was crying to me, they're not my friends, they're not my friends. What do I do, Jade? Messiah, please call me, please call me, please call me. Please call me, I need help on what to do. I need help, please call me. And then now he's Mr. Badass, right? They're harassing me. I'm going to take my life. Boo-hoo. Grow the fuck up, Zohar. You're busted.
Tradings,
So it's like a shitty
you
Drago
John D.
impersonation.
You a cheater. And I'm
because that's all he can do. Like, I came up with 5 other fucking genius ideas that you'll see him later because I actually literally sent it to him because he's such a piece of shit.
I don't know, something like that. It's gonna be like 5 minutes of me in Ivan Drago's robe. Whenever I get this fucking Ivan Drago robe. So I'm gonna do a promo too, because fuck it, why not, right? We're all doing fucking promos, right? Why the fuck not?
Oh, because you can't handle it. Because when Rev cuts one promo, that's it.
And you overthink gaming. But Mad Daddy, you know.
How many of you got this? Like, I'm sure all of you did. I'm sure he sends this to everybody.
I do something if hey bro.
Oh yeah, here's the best part. This is what I got. See if you remember this, New. So you banned something in the...
Hey bro, did I do something to piss you off, or do something to piss New off, or I don't get it? Because I've been console fanboy on your chat for the past 20-30 minutes, and then when it got disconnected, I went back on and I don't see any of my chat. So apparently I'm blocked on your channel. I don't know why.
Nope. Yeah, I know why. Because you're a fucking nut job, bro. And New just accidentally found that you're a fucking nut job. Oh, here's where it gets good. So this is what he thinks the $100 towards an iArcade. I'm officially an iArcadian now. Dude, I'm not even... What the fuck? And stop calling me a turd. You called me a turd twice. I never badmouth you, ever. Not even jokingly, but you always do. Let me ask you out there. Anybody who actually has some dignity and respect towards me and says, you know what, I actually like Rev. Ask yourself, if prior to 12/19/2021, did this piece of shit ever send you a message bad-mouthing me?
Oh, I am a fucking genius. A brilliant idea. I should battle. It'll be the first. And that would be like the ladder, you know, that I had to go through the ranks. Oh my God, I'm so... Only a few people that I trust. You're one of them. So just please don't share this. But Jeff called me. Jeff Rainwater called me. And he's like, okay, let's end this or whatever.
Fucking almost Christmas Eve.
I'll invite you to my show. I think he has a show. He said tomorrow at 10 or 11 in the morning or something like that.
This is what he does.
And he's inviting me to on his show, like the last 5 minutes of his show. He's saying that I'm going to be like a special guest, but it's a secret. It's a secret special guest at the last 5 minutes. I think that's his way of telling, like I said, a few people. I went from 808 subs to 855.
Yeah, like I said, once again, this guy's been buying subs. If you guys haven't fucking noticed, his sub count went up crazy. We have the evidence. I've been logging all his crazy ass subscriber counts and sub counts. It was payday and the shit just skyrocketed, right? And one day, like I said, he's got a live that he fucking took down, had 6,000 views. Guys, think about this. A live from Zohar with 6,000 views. Oh, what a joke.
Jeff?
808 to 855. I've never had a jump like that in one day. That's fucking crazy. That's the power of a fucking iArcade. Are you crazy? That, you know what? I'm going to get iArcade, the version 2, the iArcade driving cab, fucking every peripheral accessory, whatever they do. Because if that's the type of power they have, I feel like they're the Emperor Palpatine. They're like, the Force is strong with you.
This is a moment of truth.
The Force is strong with you.
That Nadia Gear account is funny as fuck. And it's funny that it's the same 3 motherfuckers in this community that are interacting with her. Interesting.
Feel your anger. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. If you're a Star Wars fan, you know what I'm saying. That
Feud in life do you have for a perspective where dudes who you have never fucking actually sat down and drank a beer and had dinner and fucking met their families? What's Moat's birthday? What's Moat's middle name?
I was blown away. I was like, oh shit, I thought you were real. No, it's all shtick. So I didn't get it. So I'm like, when you left, I started apologizing immediately. Hey man, we're still friends. But no, it's all gimmick. But wow.
And that's just, I don't hang out. The drama and content to grow your brand. If you back out now, you will for sure put me and New in a bad spot. People just want to see Zohar win.
Video of me in my stupid ass costume, in front of my stupid ass Drago background, and I'm just gonna be like, look, this is why I don't want to play Turbo. And as bitch, the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? And unless you guys, it'll be like a minute long max, right?
Yeah, boring as fuck. That he likes to spin.
You know, OTG just had that response. Whatever, touche, fucking great. I just talked to him. We're all laughing about it. This is a great fucking show. I love it. And then I do mine, and then he responds to it. This is all good and whatever. But then I got to think, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I feel like you are a mastermind, brilliant mastermind brainwasher. Look at this. DX, NWO, fucking Drago. This is all part of your mastermind. You are a genius. You have subconsciously, indirectly brainwashed all of us and like clinging the champagne glasses together and being like, aren't we geniuses? Look at the option. And I know, I know what you're doing.
I mean, as you see, this guy never shuts the fuck up. But I was that guy to like, just let him be. But when I start ignoring him, that's when he turned. And that's what he does. He needs a boyfriend, constant. He needs a boyfriend.
Wait, what was that?
You got fucking say it till I die. I'm good with it. Good with it. But it's fucking Inception, and I know you want us to think it's our idea, but it's not our idea. It's your idea. But that's the brilliant part. We think it's our idea. It's all part of your plan, man. This is fucking genius. I think you are.
What's insane is this is a 2-hour video cut down.
It's good that you're just doing Street Fighter or whatever, or staying in that lane. Because if you're a mastermind of other things, you would be like, come on, man, show your humanity. First to 9 turbo. I'm gonna beat him on stock because I know that will hurt. 200 motherfuckers come on that fucking stream. Because of who? Because of Jason? No, because of me, motherfuckers. And that's the respect I get from 40 people, 30, 40 people on average to 200 people.
Because of you?
And that's the respect I get after all my promos, all my shit. And I'm just raked in that fucking stream. It's not fucking worth it. It's fucking not. I'm going to do normal fucking videos. I'm going to go current gen. I'm done with all this shit. I'm not. What am I here for? A fucking clown. What am I here for? I'm a fucking gimmick. Here for? I'm a fucking gimmick. Gimmick. I'm a fucking gimmick. Clown. It's fucking exhausting. Fuck that shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this shit.
Bro, I said, but he's going off on my boy Moat. How fucking stupid is he that he thinks attacking Moat is good? Moat uses my fucking StreamYard. Like,
Half-ass jobs, doing Mickey Mouse jobs.
His shit and come up with his thumbnails is mad at Moat, who does everything by himself.
I may do a possible promo where my shtick, it was all shtick, obviously. I am upset that there's no spectate, but I mean, I'm not.
Never do it. This piece of shit. This is it.
Nice little gimmick going on. But I just saw my shit on your description. I love it. Thank you, man. It means a lot. Thank you.
This is what I get. This is what I like. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought it was funny. I was following Rev's craziness.
Now, how many times have we seen this? Huh? Y'all, I know y'all seen the shit I posted. I'm sorry. I was just going off with somebody else. Because my name is Zohar Vaisman, unlicensed therapist since 2012. And I don't have a fucking brain of my own to cognitively do what I need to do on my own. I need someone else confirmation. I'm sorry. You manipulative piece of shit. Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, I only knew the guy from inside. I was only on Facebook back, was it last April? And then, you know, like I said, I always give individuals my own shit. But I never even listened to it. Like, I just copy paste it down and let it go. But, you know, now I'm involved. So here we go.
Last thing to say that you were doing, but Rev didn't put my name out there and do what you did. I promise I won't ever do it. This piece of shit. You fucking puppet piece of shit lying victim fuck. After Twisted, here goes.
I'm going to take those words, confirm what this man just said, and I'm going to apply it to every other motherfucker that entertains him. I'm going to oust you. I'm going to oust you. I'm going to look at you. I'm going to critique you. I'm going to look you up. I'm going to oust you. Because you know this guy is one of the worst real-life scums in this community. And you think you can gaslight everybody about what's going on. Oh, yeah. Pull it way out. Archive.org, way back. We're going MySpace. We're going blackplanet.com on this shit. We're going all the way back.
This is where he's raging.
We're going Magic School Bus.
The guy's a fucking dumb fucking village fucking idiot. Village fucking idiot. He's smashing Pac-Man one-ups. He's talking so much shit to me behind the scenes of how he hates every one-up channel. Arcade one-up is trash. Get Real Cabinets. Arcade one-up is trash for fucking 2 years. Arcade one-up is trash. All of a sudden he gets a Killer Instinct cap for free. Hey, John D, let me suck your dick. Let me go on Michael B. Let me go on Console Kids. Let me go on every fucking one-up channel.
I was invited to those channels.
Saying, all one-up channels are fucking dumb fucking idiots. All one-up channels are shills. Fucking pathetic shills. They're fucking jokes. And now he's on every fucking channel.
I
kick John D's ass. He's pretty much destroying Rev's channel. pretty much.
He doesn't even
by
know
saying, you know, his words mean a lot. He has 14,000 subs. So if we enable, you know, Arcade 1-Up to continue with this huge fucking error.
He doesn't even know he's sending it to me. That's how many of you out there are getting this.
Then they're going to continue doing it with MK. I don't care about Killer. I care about MK.
Weeks and weeks of like, what the fuck, creep-tastic ass fucking comments in the chat about my wife, right? Your wife is so beautiful. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. He's a fucking freak.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. I wanted to ask your permission. You may be upset.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
And if you are, I'm sorry, I won't do it. That's why I'm asking you. That's the point of this message. So I'm making a rap song for Weekly Retro Party, a theme song. It's not even a song. It's just a rap for the Weekly Retro Party. And I want to mention Put Your Quarters on the Glass. Then I want to mention New Sensation. And then there's a line where I say, don't put your quarters on the glass, put that ass on the glass, like that. And I'm talking about New Sensation. I didn't want to be disrespectful. So let me know if I'm going too far. Yeah. I feel like I am. But then after I say that, I'm going to say, don't.
Grown ass man, dude, almost about to break 60. You asking other men their opinion on what's right and wrong, and you are supposed to be a practicing therapist, unlicensed. I see why.
Be disrespectful, because that's UAG's line. So after I say, forget put your quarters on the glass, put that ass on the glass, and then I pretend to be UAG and I say, don't be disrespectful. Then I say, the Weekly Retro Party is all about being disrespectful. So I mean, dude, I don't know. Let me know if.
What am I supposed to say to this? Like over the internet? Like, Jesus, you see how he reacts? Okay.
My name is Darth Vader. Hit you with my.
Oh my God. Then these fucking incessant raps. Because he thinks he's fucking Eminem.
I ain't Sharon Peter. I ain't Arcade Amy either. You wearing your Nike. I'm wearing my Adidas. Maybe I shouldn't rap.
Yeah, no.
Kanye is a god, but bitch, I'm Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Great line. This Click song will be good too. This is where it starts to get really creepy. You really start to see how where he's creeping on this. Look at this fucking kid. I don't know about how many of you have daughters out there. But this dude's fucking how old? Look at him. Looks like he's fucking 50. And this is the fucking little girl he's fucking creeping on.
It's so hard. You know how to write some rap music. Because I'd be down to collaborate with CT.
Yo, CT, buyer beware. Then here's the great part. Don't show anyone. It's super racist. Just being dumb. Just a sample.
This is just a sample. You can't hear it because it's on a phone, because it sucks, but I'm being stupid.
Yeah, you are.
I ain't fucking with no Asian, with no Asian. I ain't fucking 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 with no Asian. I'm New Sensation. Ain't nobody pretty like 5150 on PlayStation. On thinking no evasion. On better no Asian. On better no Asian. On better no Asian.
Yeah. What the fuck, bro? Don't show anyone. It's super racist. You don't like Kong's wife. You don't like Kong.
Now, I heard some excuses about this. I brought this up to other tubers in the scene. And, you know, Kong, you know, you may be listening or whatever. You know, and I'm willing to talk to you about this too. But the word on the street is Kong was okay with all of this. I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, if that's true, you're bullshit. If you accept that kind of disparaging comments, not only about, you know, the race of Asians, but especially if your wife is involved. So I would love if you ever hear this, you come out and you say to me otherwise that what I heard is bullshit. Because Zohar and other content creators are using this as using your alleged words as an excuse that you found what he had said acceptable. And I find that to be bullshit. So I'm calling you out on that.
You don't like, you don't fuck with Asians. I get it. Okay. God bless.
Don't listen to my song. Did you assume I didn't listen to it?
Dude, she's like 17, 18, right?
I heard it. It was very good. Constant Fanboy with 100 biddies. Did you like the hook? People seem to like it. It was a very catchy song. Yes. Yes.
And he's
Did it put me on the spot a little bit? Yes. Yes. Do I like being the center of attention about things? No. But was it catchy? Yes.
Right. You can do earworms.
I'm not offended Console Fanboy whatsoever. I'm just an introvert. You have to apologize, Console Fanboy. You were fine. Worst day of your life. That's the worst day of your life. Right. I don't. I'm not
he was like
lying to anybody about anything.
The dummy posted
I really
his medical ban.
I'm not lying about anybody
from his so-called hospital visit. Not just to me, but on the fucking
song,
internet.
But also,
and you can see his birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to explain to somebody how to put themselves in my shoes.
A psychopath on her
stream.
stream.
Fanboy with 100 biddies. I'm so
Bam,
sad that
brother. Bam.
That's what that is. That's her recognizing before I knew how to do this. She knew, hey, this guy's a crazy person. So kudos to you because you captured the idea that this guy was a nut job way before I ever did. Yeah. Oh no, I don't give a shit about your fucking rap song, dude. This is fucking good. New loved it, great.
So I filed a police report on Twisted. I don't know if
this was one where he was actually threatening too, but he deleted that one. Interesting.
You can hear in the lyrics I talk about him a little bit.
He doesn't delete any of them.
And then there's doing a restraining order on him too, because I know he's gonna retaliate after he hears this on
the. How many so-called restraining? All right, so let's cover a little bit of law, guys. Restraining orders are for, like, say an individual A threatens individual B. It just takes more than just a verbal threat. There has to be like capability, reasoning, all that good stuff. And then the person's got to like literally say it, like, not this bullshit shenanigans he's pulling where he feels because someone is doing something to not of his liking, he can somehow manipulate the law and go, oh, I'm gonna put a restraining. That's not how any of this works. You dumb piece of shit. We live in the United States of fucking America. If I want to come on the internet and call you a piece of shit 24/7, I can't. What I can't do is say person A is, an alleged, sex offender and it be false. And not just it be false, but knowingly be false. But I can say what's a fact. There's a fact that in 2012, your pre-associated license for therapy was canceled. You have not held a single active license since 2012. That is a fact. I can say that 24/7 because it's the truth. You are currently not licensed for therapy. It doesn't matter if you're presenting yourself or not. These are the fucking facts. And what's going to happen is the regulatory body is going to see what's up.
The weekly retro party tomorrow, because they're doing this on the weekly retro party. It's a theme song for your average gamer, whatever. Long story short, if he reacts to this, which I know he will, because he's a fucking
dude, call him
piece of shit.
Call him.
Hope he rots in hell and in prison at the same time.
I can't wait till you call them when they show up.
I went to the police report. I did a police report.
I can show them all this.
Is this a crime? And they said, yeah, end this. I will end you this week. There's no other interpretation other than he wants to kill you. So yeah, I filed a police report because he said he's coming to my house. He's going to end me this week.
No, end you in a promo, and here it is.
You hear this lies. And then he said, they said yes. Ain't nobody said that, you lying piece of shit. You didn't go to no fucking officer and they go, oh yeah, that was a threat. Dumbass, you know what they're gonna say? Grow the fuck up and block them is what they're gonna say. You stupid motherfucker, that's not a crime. God, you're dumb.
For some reason, the restraining order is to come back on Thursday or something, because I have to talk to someone on Thursday, chief of police there. So I'm going to do a restraining order on Thursday. And
this dumb shit literally said he's gonna have an audience with the police of fucking the chief of fucking police. I'm gonna have a meeting with the chief of police himself to file my bullshit. Anyway, you would never get to meet the chief in your fucking life, you motherfucker. You know how important they are. You're such a liar, and you're so bad at it. You suck at lying so hard. The chief of police, you lying sack of shit.
And that's the day after he hears this. So hopefully he doesn't come to my house by before Thursday.
Dude lives,
because if he does, he gets arrested on the spot. So
that's how
I hope he comes.
Right? Big difference. He's licensed to practice law enforcement. Exactly.
So then I can arrest him.
So you
anyway,
can arrest him.
Welcome to the retro community, right?
Whoa. Did he say so I can arrest him? Hold up. We're at 5. Let me go back a little.
He gets arrested on the spot. So
that's how
I hope he comes. So then I can arrest him.
Oh my lordy. He just said so I can arrest him. Oh, you are a dangerous, lying piece of shit psychopath. So we're going to cover later on about Starview Adolescent Center and his court case. Y'all remember what happened to Britney Spears and her conservatorship? This guy testified in a conservatorship, and he as a result, a young girl was held longer at this facility. And it so happens that her health declined immediately when he showed up the same time. Not only that, he testified as a primary therapist, which he's not licensed to be. So I will be contacting the Second Circuit Court, the jurisdiction that held that, and I'll be bringing that to their attention. You know, if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I have every right to whistleblow, and I'm going to do it. Right? Oh, yeah, man. We're going to have to talk about that later. Oh, yeah.
So you
anyway,
can arrest him.
Welcome to the retro community, right? This all came from me just talking shit, saying that I don't want to be on his team because he sucks at Street Fighter. That's all. That's it. I'm better than him at MK, and you suck at Street Fighter, and I don't want to be on your team. Then he texts me all this shit. Don't talk shit about me or I'll come into your house. Oh, I hear you're showing messages to everyone. I'm going to end you this week. Fuck you. Fuck you, you know? Anyway.
No, we're fucking you today.
That one was even worse. This dude's talking about fucking little girls all the time. He's a fucking creep.
Let's play that back. Not my words. Let's play that back.
I'm better than him at MK, and you suck at Street Fighter, and I don't want to be on your team. Then he texts me all this shit. Don't talk shit about me or I'll come into your house. Oh, I hear you're showing messages to everyone. I'm going to end you this week. Fuck you. Fuck you, you know? Anyway.
No, we're fucking you today.
That one was even worse. This dude's talking about fucking little girls all the time. He's a fucking creep. He creeps on my wife. Listen to this shit. Tell me why I don't want to fucking tell him he's a piece of shit.
Got my buttons, UAG. Watch out, buddy.
Okay, I'm scared now.
He wants you to send it to Facebook.
Oh, I don't know if I have Facebook. On
I
my
like
PC.
using clips too.
Hold on, let me
I
do
love using
this.
clips too.
I'm gonna
use
send
full
it to
clips,
you,
though.
Rev.
We're gonna use
Rev
full
over
clips.
here with this boomer shit. Facebook.
Rev, check your thing.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Okay, you got it? Okay.
Mic check.
Rev, here now.
Mic check.
Yeah, I got it.
Mic check. Mic check.
Rev, you know I was playing with you, right? I was messing around with you. Let me do this.
Hold on, I'm in. Hold on.
Here's where the creepiness really starts to kick in, and it's all throughout the streams. Feel free to listen to it at all times throughout the stream. Just random, cringeworthy, fucking incel
Look at
comments.
some verbalities. Definitely turn UAG to a baby, please. He's already said on stream that he'll quit playing if somebody turns him to a baby.
Look at Jago begging for MK1. I'm begging for MK1.
Yo, put your quarters on the glass.
What's up?
All right, there
Rev,
we go. Finally.
Rev, you know I was just messing around with you, right? You know I
No,
could
no.
beat you much worse than 3-2. It was your birthday. I don't want to do that on your birthday.
I'm not worried about it, man. I'm gonna go enjoy a conjugal tonight, and you're gonna go ahead and enjoy your left hand.
That's actually not true. I'm with 3 girls right now, and all of them are named Miss Click.
Bro, that girl's got 3 bodyguards for each one of those misclicks you think you're with, bro.
I know.
Yeah. Feel free. We'll go to the next one. It's gonna be good. I like these.
Look at a chicken.
Dude, you know he is.
Send me a thing, Zohar.
Yeah, I'll play with your shit.
No, I want UAG.
All right, never mind. God, you're so.
Remember, this is a guy who never talks shit that's vile or vulgar.
No, okay, anybody fight me, just not Jago.
He just wants to abuse me. That's what kind of friendship do we have?
Because I fucking hate you. I want to kill you.
Damn.
Oh, you're streaming this?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say that too much.
Oh shit.
Is this really?
Oh shit.
Strike because you said you're gonna kill him. You're gonna have to edit that out.
Are you serious? No.
Oh, I gotta set my buttons on this one. Hold on.
So, I mean, yeah, hold on. Again, that's for 58 minutes.
Yeah, she looks like Miss Click exactly.
Not cringy.
I love her so much.
Not cringy. Nope.
Yo, she looks like an old
yo, everybody.
She was getting ready to sing.
Let's
get physical.
Okay.
Oh, Jane
Your
Fonda?
Honor, Your Honor, we'd like to call that Exhibit A for February 1st,
Stop it.
2020.
You're such a dick.
Shut up.
Yeah, you fucking secretly hate my guts because I'm Russian. I know it.
Yeah,
I know
brother.
it. You and you Sensation talk about
How
it
you been?
over coffee. Don't you hate so hard? Yeah, man, I can't stand that bitch. I know you guys have conversations.
We talk about you all the time.
I know.
Nonstop.
I know.
Every day. Every day.
That. I know that.
Dude,
You guys-
actually, when I get up, I have a picture of you sitting right across from me on the toilet, so we take our morning glory together.
I know. I knew it. I know it. You guys probably have a dartboard and it's like meat and my face.
Is that called self-fulfilling prophecy or foreshadowing?
Zeroed you. I just want zero.
Nuts in your mouth. Put your quarters on the glass. That's why I don't talk shit.
Put your quarters on the glass. That's why I don't talk shit. That's shit talk at a 7.
Dang. Oh,
Listen to everybody. Listen to the crowd now. Now listen to the audience here. Look at the chat.
baby, we like you raw. Yeah, baby, I like you raw.
Yeah, you got a video right there.
Did you clip that so hard? I'm leaving.
We love you, man.
I think I just renewed Twisted Chris sponsorship right there.
I love how you went on that tirade for the last 3 minutes, but on the stream,
We didn't see any of that. Yeah. I was glad that you see it.
but there's 8 people watching you, legit spectating. That's the most.
And tried to fucking tell me he was fucking doing some shady shit. Was it too personal when you fucking were literally trying to have Rainwater Games commit suicide?
Victimizing myself, or it's fake. I'm not talking about fucking your mom. I'm not talking about your dad leaving you, your brother, that you're a psychologist and you're a fake rapper and you're a
Oh, it was too personal. Was it too personal when you insulted my friend Moat? Was it too personal when you shit talk Kong's wife? Was it too personal when you shit talk Dubs and tried to fucking tell me he was fucking doing some shady shit? Was it too personal when you fucking were literally trying to have Rainwater Games commit suicide? You want me to apologize? You want me to apologize for that shit talking session for 3 minutes of shit talk?
Yeah. So that's just the first half. Take a brief intermission here. Let's see here. And we're going to come back in less than a minute or so. Go get me some grapes. Let's see here. Fix that shit. All right, back. Let's see here.
So now I fuck him up. I fucking promise, and he fucked up. Fucked up. So now I fuck him up. So now I fuck him up. So now I fuck him up. So now I
New, is that a threat? Let's listen to that again.
Bro, Jeff is fucking dead.
Huh. Hold on, let's see again.
Bro, Jeff is fucking dead. Bro, Jeff is fucking dead. Bro, Jeff is fucking dead. Jeff is fucking dead. Jeff is fucking dead.
Oh, okay.
He's fucking dead. I hope he fucking wakes up tomorrow deaf, blind, fucking retarded, paralyzed, and unable to breathe and unable to taste and unable to think. He's a fucking garbage, a walking pile of shit, an actual pile of shit that's
And I'm
walking.
vile. This is good shit talk.
He fucked up. He done fucked up. He don't stay. Jeff, dirtbag, piece of shit, scumbag, garbage, cockroach, just text me a fucking dissertation book about how he's done with a weekly retro party. He's done with John D. He's done with YouTube. Congratulations, Zohar. You successfully killed a channel. I'm done. I'm going straight John D 6 months. I'm not going to post anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm officially off the weekly retro party. And that's it. And this is all your fault. And I'm done. He thanked me for taking the video off, but he said that doesn't matter because I'm done doing this YouTube thing. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I'm
psychologist in California. Oh, I don't know. Zohar Vaisman, psychology in California. Bingo. God, what an idiot in California. Says they're a psychologist in California. Oh, I don't know. Zohar Vaisman, psychology in California. Bingo. God, what an idiot. And I bet you $1 million fucking dollars Jeff didn't do any of this. But this motherfucker is setting this shit up.
Threatened to
this shit up.
Threatened
Vaisman, psychology in California. Bingo. God, what an idiot. And I bet you $1 million fucking dollars Jeff didn't do any of this. But this motherfucker is.
How much more do you think he shared of this picture? What do you guys think? Messiah and Jade, please don't share this. I'm only showing this to show you both how serious I am about moving on. But my, air quotes, friends do not want the best for me. Just like Messiah predicted. Please don't tie it to me. Whether they're feeling like doing Jade and Messiah, you can see I'm begging them both to let it go. Please don't get mad at me if they continue to do these childish juvenile jokes, even though he's on it with them. Please just ignore them. Please don't share this message. I'm sharing this to show you my intent is the right place. It's in the right place. It would help if the community post went down. Jade, I think you still have an old community post up too. It's not allowing them to move on. Please. How much messages and audios do you think got shared of you guys? Huh? Over the last 2 years by this guy. How much you guys are really tied to all this shit? It's never me. It's never me. It's them.
Setting this shit up.
Threatened to show all the videos to my job. Like he's out of his mind.
So remember when I told you, I had told Zohar, like, look, man, you know what? You're gonna do what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna hold you down. But if you're going to do what you're going to do, I am going to hold you accountable, and you need to tell the community what you did to Jade. And I told him I'll rain free on you fuckers for all I care. You know? A little bit. And then a little bit of something else. So Jay hit him back after he tried to gaslight the situation. Excuse me. The situation. He says, and she told him this. This is what you said. In addition to what you said over the Instagram phone call. Mind you guys, it's Instagram, not a telephone phone conversation that he tries to lie about because it got caught on my Ring camera video, by the way. During the phone conversation, you said much more. And after coming back, continuing down the same exact path in the community, you said you would stay away from. You refused to publicly acknowledge what you did. Apologize for lying, slut shaming, degrading, and having the police called to my house. You clearly never learned. Still messaging people. Still terrorizing people on and behind the scenes. There's nothing to discuss. It's all here in black and white and audio. You can play the victim all you want, or you can man the fuck up and take responsibility for your atrocious behavior. And what did my girl do? She dropped the receipts. And then he went ballistic. And this is when it all started, guys. That's what happened.
Way more than I thought. And he told me there was a compromise. I have to delete everything iArcade, everything Jeff related, just everything Jeff and iArcade related, or he's going to send all my stuff to my boss and all that. Send all my stuff to my boss and all that. He related, or he's going to send.
So as you see here, excuse me. This fake ass Trump supporter who said Trump's a piece of shit and he's a felon and he's gonna pay on January 21st. He's trying to make a Marine veteran who's pretty conservative out to be somehow the enemy of the state, even though she served, right? With his libel and defamation, because he's just making shit up. Once again, there'd be an opinion, but he's making shit up. Once again, the facts are you're not fucking licensed. What is your facts? Nothing. Right? And he's doubling, tripling down. Oh man. See, Damien, OTG, all you cats, you think this is some type of YouTube game. And I warned Zohar, and he agreed with me at the time. Leading that boy to go straight to fucking jail. There ain't no way y'all could be his friend if you're truly doing that. Because you know damn well he ain't winning. You know damn well he ain't winning. I literally have 20 plus fucking emails with his job title on it, guys. I got audios. I got everything. You damn right. This is all going, you know where. You bit off more than you could chew, Zohar. You know it.
All my stuff to my boss and all that. He's much sicker than I thought. He cannot separate YouTube from reality. That is his reality. He wants to say, hey, you better do.
There's another little caption from this little bitch. I really have changed a lot. I've been talking to Messiah during these past 3 months. And I've shared videos that he laughed to. I asked him if some were okay and if I was breaking any rules. We had meaning conversations. So, there's not a single video that he has up that I condone to. You know, there was there was one where he had, excuse me, posted like an audio clip because I showed it to him. This is when he basically calls Trump a piece of shit about, I don't know if it was a Freudian slip or not, but Donald Trump, one of his sons said, we're going to win because we're white. I was like, what? So, he's like, what? Did I hear that? And I'm like, yeah. So he posted up, basically get his controversy YouTube clicks. And then he's like, oh, I think I'm going to take it down. There. I was like, dude, it's just, it's your opinion. You heard what you heard. You're not, really causing a disturbance or nothing, good to go. So that's pretty much it. But when it came to Danny, I said, leave him alone. When he wanted to bring Rev and Twisted into a video, like, I want to do this thing where they said I'm a good person and boo, wah, wah, wah. I was like, dude, leave him alone. Leave them out of your videos. Let people judge you by your content and not by, some bullshit past crap, right? Like a good friend and advisor would say, right? If you think that I condone to him having any other bullshit up, nope. Now, if he put one about what's his nuts, fucking Rexer, I probably would have turned a blind eye. Ain't gonna bullshit to that. Fuck him. But yeah, But look at this guy. No fucking moral compass. He needs to ask other people if things are okay. What a fucking simpleton. And if I was breaking any rules, we had many conversations. Many of the videos I shared with him or ideas I've shared with him, he stated were either fine or they were just memes, etc. What? All right. I'm trying my best to make it as light humor as possible, as I assumed if it was towards a company. And mind you, this was for his GeoForce guy, not the fucking his bullshit. So he's playing a lot of bullshit crap with that. And I know I don't condone to his fucking craziness where he's trying to enlighten the people he's killing to us. I'm trying my best to make it a light humor as possible. And as I assume, and obviously he's trying to pull this way. Well, he said it was okay. Motherfucker, if we're saying it's okay, then why are we arguing with you over the fucking email? You dumb shit. You see how stupid he is with the manipulation? Well, you said it was okay. Bitch, if we said it's okay, then why are we talking about it? Clearly something's not right, right? I'm trying my best to make it as light humor as possible, and I assumed if it was towards a company and not a person, it would be okay, especially towards a company beside the spies. First off, I told him to leave the person that was Danny. I told him to leave that shit alone. And I told him multiple times, hey, you need to fucking, you don't need to be going back to what you were doing. Like, I ain't trying to tell you what to do and all that shit, but, you're starting to fall down the wrong path again. But that's all red herring shit because he's going left to the last comment, which was, you need to owe about what you did to Jade. And he refused. That's why he was asked his ousted. You're not going to admit to what you did with Jade and you're going to go against our agreement, which was you were to stay the fuck away from the community? Then, boom. We're going to be good on our word.
This, or I'm going to do this. If you don't do this, I'm going to do this. It's a crime. It's a threat. If you don't do this, I'm going to do this.
Now, look at this little bitch. Remember, we're harassing him, right? According to him. So this happened way back in March. We're all in March, January, February, March. Yeah, so about a month later, he's crying to us. Both of us. Can you please call me? Jade and Messiah, can you please call me? Please call me. Right? Who's begging who to call who? Who's calling who, right? Because I can show you all the missed calls I got from him. Because I ain't answering. Didn't call him, by the way. Didn't want to feed into his shit. You were right the whole time. You were right the whole time. I'm begging OTG and Damien to let things go. And since Messiah's community posts are still up, it's making them mad. They're saying Jade and Messiah will come back. They'll come back over and over and over. That I'm an idiot if I don't see that Messiah and Jade will never stop. They'll never stop. I can show you the screenshot of us talking in our group and me begging them to let this go because it will piss Messiah and Jade off if they don't let this go. Then I said if they were my friends, they would just let this go because anything that is drama related to Messiah and Jade will be bad for me. Can you guys please call me? Can I show you the conversation? I want you both to see that I'm 100% and I don't want to be tied to whatever stupid things they want to do. Oh yeah, exactly. He just wants voice stuff. I'm not stupid to his shit, but I got plenty of his shit. They're upset at me because of your community posts, but really upset that I'm believing that both of you will never stop what I do. I don't want to be tied to anything they do. I don't want to be associated with them or any of the community. Please advise me because I'm a fucking idiot bitch who doesn't know how to think for himself. Please don't think I'm not trying to tell them to stop. I don't want to be a part of anything, any drama ever again. Zohar Vaisman, MPA, Psych D. And look at this. He's throwing him under the bus because who's behind the bullshit scenes, guys? Who's pushing the buttons to the to weaponize the fucking asshole of the community? Right there in the email. So they can all chuckle and laugh. That's it. Do a little stupid podcast on this, and I got a lot more receipts for you guys.
A crime. If you don't do this, I'm gonna do this. It's a crime. He's doing it. It has to be
obvious stuff. I called it yesterday that I would not believe you when you said you were done. I gave it.
Dude, you told me that you thought that thing changed since yesterday.
Away.
Zohar, this is getting out.
There you go. You got Zohar Vaisman, psychiatrist.
Of hand, dude.
Oh,
you told me that your video was fun. Literally nothing changed since yesterday, and now
your company does not look good, especially when people go to see him. So here's my theory. I could be wrong, but if I'm Zohar and I'm trying to shut people's fucking YouTube channels down, path on her screen.
With 100 biddies. I'm so sad today.
That's what that is. Who how to you because you
can't see why I'm so wound up.
All right, so this guy, he goes, this was a stock photo from Google, and this isn't the people he work for. What the dummy doesn't seem to realize is that these ladies' faces are actually on their company's site for new hires on their resumes. And I'll be emailing them personally.
I'm going to show you a picture of, I took a picture of my therapist today. And the therapist, well, some of the therapists that I intern. I took a picture of my therapist today.
Now, what? So he took a picture of his therapist, the ones he interns. He took their pictures and solicited to someone who didn't ask for them. Now watch how this hiring agent, claiming he interns them, which he's not legally allowed to do, not as therapist. I mean, what are you interning them for? To be a program director? I doubt that. Anyways, watch how this person of a position of authority sexualizes his employees that he hired.
And the therapist, well, some of the therapists that I intern, this is going to be, when you see the picture, you'll know why I'm so wound up in my videos, because I can't fuck these people. They're my workers.
So, Jade, thank you for talking to me, Jade. You right now. Stop. Right now, I want you to admit to all the bullshit that you do.
So now he's trying to say that all this was a lie, and he was forced to do it. That me doing a video like this forced him to do it. Somehow I did something and it made him call up crying like a little bitch and admitting all his faults of what he did and why he did it.
You can understand something right now. Okay. I want you to admit. Please have mercy on me. Please, I want to move on. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Okay, I want to know what you did. Okay, tell you everything. When we were friends, I was attracted to you. I was really attracted to you.
Have a good one, brother.
Harassing man, been riding without a license.
More to come. Pulling it up now. Share. There we go. Present. Share screen. Bam. You got someone else who's been chronicalizing this stuff. Let's see what we got here.
Online harassment and predatory behavior.
Look at me, I'm cancer, I'm a virus. I'm going after Brad, Jeff, P-Dub, Steps, Corner K. Now I'm going after his wife. It's like, wow. I make fun of disabilities. I'm making fun of everybody. I'm attacking people, and now I'm stalking people's wives.
Online harassment and the dangers of Zohar Vaisman. Zohar Vaisman, who considers himself a public figure, represents a grave threat to online communities and vulnerable youth as a psychologist while engaging in disturbing behaviors and professional misconduct. Despite being stripped of his license,
Manana. Manana. Manana.
Lovelock, Nevada.
I don't know why goddamn commercial show.
figure represents a grave threat to online communities and vulnerable youth as a psychologist while engaging in disturbing behaviors and professional misconduct.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, Jay? He got ads on. All right. Yeah. So here you'll see it say that he's got a registration canceled back in February 14th of 2012. Registered psychological associate canceled. And then in the brackets, it gives a clause saying registration has been expired and is not renewable. Then you got to get a new one. The registration has reached its 72-month limit. So from the date of issuance to the date of expiration, he will have 72 months. The registration has been voluntarily canceled, which is a thing, or the registration has been automatically canceled upon issuance of a psychologist license. Okay. At this rate, no practice is permitted. So I'm like, that's a lot, right? Does that mean he's got a psychologist license and it's just, whatever? So as you guys heard on one of the audios, I actually called the state, talked to the enforcement board and go, hey, something's up. It says registration cancel. Is he permitted to practice? Da-da-da. They look up his name, which is, so just the caveat, say he is licensed. It will show on this screen, okay? It will say that he's all, it's kind of like a family tree. So say somebody actually was the person he studied under, et cetera, et cetera. It literally goes who begat who. Like this person tutored under, I'm exaggerating a little, but it says who he was under for supervision. Does that make sense? And even with the other person. So it's like a big network where you can see who basically the person studied under for their license. Either way, as you clearly see, expired. So I asked the state representative, is he permitted to practice based upon what you're reading? Absolutely not. It's canceled. And there's none showing that he has any. I said, well, he's playing a game on the internet where he's saying, well, he's not a psychologist. He's a therapist, and or that he's just a program director. And they're like, well, that depends on, the task. Da-da-da. I said, right. It says he's providing counseling services. Also, there's multiple audios and videos and, messages of him saying that he has over 30,000 hours of therapy sessions and that he's a psychologist and he's a therapist and all these other evidence to say that he's basically practicing. And they're like, yeah, absolutely not. So yeah, he's full of shit. And then also asked them about, is it automatically canceled because he went from pre-doc to post-doc and all that crap that he tried to say. And they're like, no. So he's just a liar.
Despite being stripped of his license, he continues to exploit his influence, leaving a trail of ethical violations and potential victims in his wake. Operating without a valid license since 2012, Vaisman's actions have been a blatant disregard for the law. His license, initially granted in 2011, was revoked due to unknown reasons. However, it is speculated that it was due unethical practice or insurance fraud based on old documentation. Ignoring the California Medical Board's directive, which clearly states, not allowed to practice, Vaisman persists in presenting himself as a licensed professional, perpetuating a dangerous facade. Unethical behavior and abuse.
My dumbass might have been talking while I'm muted. Called a bunch of people out. And so sorry if I'm repeating myself. I talked about Rexer and said, it's bullshit. Here you would come on Jay's channel going, oh, you're doing great work for Zohar. But then the day prior, you threatened to dox her. You threatened to dox Jade. Dox her. Because you didn't like something I was going to do to your ass. And then he wanted to meet up with Zohar. because Zohar did good work. So Zohar control Nick, you know. I don't know what Moat's MO is. Same shit. Moat, what's going on? You allow this guy to come on your channels and troll. You know, something ain't right. OTG, you on the same shit. Zohar was bullied, guys. You gotta be special kind of stupid, man. What evidence do you have of that other than what he's been doing and what you've been trying to push him to do to others? Getting tired of y'all shit.
Use of power. Vaisman's unethical conduct is particularly alarming in his interactions with troubled youth. These vulnerable individuals require the utmost ethical standards. Yet, Vaisman has shown complete disregard for these principles. His employment at an institution in July 2017 coincided with a rapid decline in the mental health of a minor girl he was treating, suggesting his presence exacerbated her condition. Testifying against this girl, Vaisman contributed to her sentencing.
Let's read this. Minor testified she felt like a puppy locked in a cage at Starview. She viewed Starview as similar to jail, where Victor, though, she could take multiple showers a day, etc., etc. Minor initially wanted to go to Starview because her mother was only 4 hours away, but given that her mother had not visited her at Starview, she would rather return to Victor. And here's the key. Testimony of Minor's therapist. This is in 2017. Who wants to remind me when the registration was canceled? And you're not permitted to perform therapy under these circumstances when not registered with the regulatory body? Dr. Zohar Vaisman, who has a doctoral degree in psychology, testified that after Minor's decomposition, she started not only to have suicidal ideations or statements, but she also actually engaged in self-harming behaviors like cutting herself. Dr. Vaisman testified Minor was improving for the last 5 or 6 weeks, and there had been no recent incidents, et cetera, yada, yada, yada. The whole point to this is to show that he is clearly practicing therapy. The question is, should he have been? I think it's a good question.
His subsequent song underscores an inappropriate and dangerous level of obsession.
Clearly, this was around the same time.
Even after his dismissal from the institution, Vaisman continued his troubling behavior by securing a position as a program supervisor at a volunteer center for troubled youth, further endangering vulnerable individuals. Online harassment and predatory behavior.
Look at me, I'm a cancer, I'm a virus. I'm going after Brad, Jeff, P-Dub, Steps, Corner K. Now I'm going after his wife. It's like, wow.
He's the program director to mentally troubled youth. So this is by the city you can refer troubled youth to these folks. And mind you, we know for a fact he's performing counseling duties, therapy duties, and he's writing this shit. You elitist, self-entitled bitch, control freak monster. Now you're deleting my shit? Just delete my shit? Now you're just doing it just to do it? These are all caps. I said nothing wrong to warrant that deletion. It's not your show. What the fuck is wrong with you, you psychopath?
I make fun of disabilities. I'm making fun of everybody. I'm making fun of everybody. I'm attacking people. Everybody. Fun of disabilities. I make fun of disabilities. I make fun of disabilities. I'm making fun of everybody. I'm attacking people, and now I'm stalking people's wives.
Console fanboy from console. As please let Miss Click talk. I see her being interrupted all the time. She's way smarter than all of you. Just saying. Sorry, I just see it a lot.
I appreciate the sentiment, but
from console fanboy,
Mr. Zohar, I think you need to think with this head, not the other one.
Console fanboy.
Calling him out because she knows he's creeping. Gross.
Mr. Zohar, I think you need to think with this head, not the other one.
Let's be nice. It's doctor.
You should be my Zelda. I can be a.
Fuck this bitch. I'll break his fucking neck.
Vaisman's predatory behavior extends to the online world, displaying particularly disturbing patterns. Notable victims, such as Ms. Click and She Lion Gaming, have suffered from his.
So those are my words to him. You know, I'm like, don't slip back into the slope, man. Don't go off to these guys trolling, letting you troll. Come to me and I'll tell you no. Then he's gonna go off and try to gaslight. Like, he said it was okay, bitch. And I just say, I'll tell you no.
Persistent harassment. His views, which he explicitly stated were aimed at provoking and hurting people like She Lion Gaming, demonstrate his direct malicious intent, especially when
that book and all the political stuff was to get under Jade's skin. You are right about that. I wrote that book super fast, thinking she would stop. It was the dumbest move ever. Hey, you. We got a guest.
Why can't I hear you?
Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Oh, man. Don't tell me I've been mute this whole time.
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
Mike. Can you hear that? She says she still can't hear. Mic check, mic check.
I still don't hear anything.
Log out and come back in. Okay, so you heard me the whole time talking, right, Kevin? Oh, so she can hear you. She just can't hear us. Let me message her. Instagram. So here we can hear you. They can hear.
Okay, how about now?
Mic check. Can you hear me? Check your Instagram, lady. Hold on.
Oh, wait, it was my audio. Maybe.
Yeah, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
There we go.
My bad.
All right. Let me mute this again. All right. So you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, and we can hear you.
Why do I have OBS? I'm not even using OBS. Showing that.
I don't know. Doing what I normally do. It's blackout. I am a couple hours in, and I've been basically going through everything with this motherfucker. Yeah. Thank you, Kev. We rant into each other. It's what we do. But yeah, you're live. People can hear you. Just going in about this cat. Recapping. Basically, I've been calling everybody out to include other content creators. So once again, let me put on my banner here. The views on the show are not reflective of the guest or the host. The views on the show are not reflective of the guest or the host, which means I have my own thoughts. Jay has her own thoughts. So just because I say something doesn't mean that she's in agreement unless she exclusively says so, and vice versa. I am my own person, and she is her own person. That is my clause. I'm gonna have this little ticker going on the bottom. So actually, hold on, let me edit it. These are the like both. We all have our own opinions. Let's see, disclosure. There. Save. Ticker. Boom. All right. I got my little disclosure thing going.
All right.
There. That way. Bullshit can't go down. All right.
Oh no, bullshit always goes down.
Oh yeah. Well, they're gonna have to chop off the bottom. All right, so I'm at the part right now where in this video he admits that he wrote this 2-year-old fucking level book as a way just to get under your skin and nothing else.
Oh yeah.
And then I had mentioned
but he cares about kids. He spent his whole life dedicating it to kids, to children, to helping the children.
He's always got to be around kids. I wonder what his MO is.
Helping children.
Helping children.
He cares deeply.
This is clearly being a good role model, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you know, and we've talked about this before, but what cracks me up the most, because it's so like mind-blowingly ridiculous. It's how do you get this dude who allegedly still works at whatever it's called, you know, NDFY or whatever, and works with youth and says he devotes his life to children and helping them or whatever. And you could clearly see like that he works with, you know, teenage children, kids who have access to the internet and aren't stupid. And then not to mention he works for the city, but then he has his doctor YouTube, which is just unprofessional. It's trash. And then he has his KFB one, and then he has his GeForce guy one, which is like super violent, super like just And you look at like his behaviors on the GeForce Guy one, and it's like you literally just like stand avatars in front of you and like brutally, you know, like murder the avatars. Like obviously they're not real, but I mean like the way he does it, like if you watch other people, they're usually the ones that I've seen, they're like actually fighting them as if, you know, like they're playing a game or something. Like for him, he's like, oh, I'm gonna stab you in the face, like I'm gonna stab you repeatedly in the eye, and you stupid bitch, like you're dead.
Yeah, I wanted to talk on that too. So guys, I know what I'm referencing, and Jay may be referencing the same thing. So there was a video clip of Zohar being once again peddled in the fucking community, and those calling them out as I usually am going to do, start doing. But either way, they were clearly a little disturbed about what they were watching on his GeForce Guy, and made a joke, a color political commentary in the sense of saying, shit, you'll never see, you know, black guys doing what he's doing, right? And Zohar's like, oh yeah, you know, you want to bet? And so then he shows a couple of black YouTubers doing VR. There's a big fucking difference, in my opinion, about what was shown. So on this game, when you watch those other creators, the black creators that he's trying to call out, the NPCs are fighting back. They're playing. Like they got swords and shields in their hands and they're moving around, and the guys are playing ragdoll physics games. What Zohar does is he's got a PC and he loads these static NPCs into the game that coincidentally look like, you know, the people he's arguing with. And they're just standing there like dummies. They don't fight back, they don't move, they don't animate.
Just the way
and then
he
they're
likes
completely sickly at his mercy to slowly stab and then just brutalize and basically
not slowly, more like hard and violently, but yeah.
Well, I said the word. He's basically raping the character on camera to do and dispose of how he sees fit. Which is a crazy difference from the other guys who aren't controlling the other characters and they're fighting like you would in, like, say, GTA 6, you know? And he'll spawn in these naked girls, you know, and with just the undies, you know, and he's just brutalizing them. And then while he's arguing with me, he's got, you know, the black NPCs in the, you know, like, come on, like, we know what he's pulling, you know.
Yeah, the same day that you posted some video,
right,
that was talking about him being unlicensed. Tell me that is a coincidence. That
right.
the same exact day that you post a video about him, he makes 2 short videos on his GeForce Guy thing of him stabbing the shit out of a gorilla and then cutting off Samuel L. Jackson's head and shooting the gorilla and Samuel L. Jackson. Like, you're
Correct.
telling me that is just a coincidence? Like the moon and stars were aligned so perfectly,
right?
And it's like, no, dude, like that is straight up. And this is the guy who's like, you know, oh, my people, oh, you know, that's racist.
Right. Exactly.
Like, bro, give me a break. Yeah. I mean, video, and Kevin says people will tolerate video. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments right now, but people will tolerate video game violence, but making fun of Asians and everything else. Yeah, people will tolerate video game violence, but the point is not that he's doing violence in video games. It's what he's doing, like how he's doing it. It's just an observation. It's not like, oh no, don't do that. It's like, oh, we see what you're doing. That's what it is.
If you and I, like, imagine if you and I, Kevin, were arguing to the point of the intensity that we're arguing, and I'm whistleblowing against you, or you're just, you know what, make me the villain. You're whistleblowing against me. I'm practicing law enforcement and I'm not really a cop, you know, that kind of crap. And then all of a sudden, coincidentally enough, I have a VR NPC that is modeled to appear very similar to your appearance. And I'm brutally murdering it. The day that you call me out, what do you think you're going to assume? Just saying.
But then he wants to say that the scene in that video with the Matrix scene, you know, dodge this evidence.
Right.
He wants to say that that's threatening his life. This dude goes on Twitter and literally tags every law enforcement agency like multiple times, not just like once or twice. Like, you go in and he's in their tweets replying with his video and saying his life is being threatened. Like, he's trying to get us swatted. He's trying to inadvertently get us swatted.
Not inadvertently. He's trying to get us swatted. That's my opinion.
Well, no, he's trying to do it without saying he did it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, right.
I didn't call. You know how manipulative.
The cops literally called on your house, but then he gets to go, well, I never called the cops. You know,
right?
Because he wasn't the one that physically did it, even though he was the one 100% behind it, because he's using his fucking doctor credentials, which he doesn't have, to sit here and diagnose you and say that you're in trouble.
He has his doctor credentials, but he certainly is not licensed.
No, he doesn't have a doctor's credential. He has a doctor's education. But he doesn't have credentials to be a doctor, because if you have to be a doctor, you got to be
active. He has a ID though.
He hasn't that, but that's only to allow you to be permitted to be around HIPAA level stuff. That's if you're licensed to actually perform it, but he's not registered.
Yeah,
you know,
but he just looks like a bitch.
Yeah,
he looks like a straight bitch. Like, what do you think that like those law enforcement agencies are gonna look at that and go like, oh my god, this guy is in like serious danger?
Oh yeah, I was making
trouble.
fun of his ass earlier.
Like the mayor, really, the mayor. Like,
mayor,
I worked for you, help. I worked for you, help.
Yeah,
like,
help me.
Bro, what? Dude, that's why
Trump 2024, but I'm gonna run to the liberal black mayor that everybody hates. That's conservative,
right?
Like, what?
Like, dude, I don't like. That's why it raises doubts. Like, if he even works at that place, or like, is he like that dude? What's his name? Like Milton from The Office, where he's like down and he has like a stapler that's his best friend. Like, I mean, I can't wrap my head around how that's possible for someone like that to work with people in the city.
That's a dangerous term.
That shit would never fly in the military.
There's no such thing as an accident. That's when it comes to law enforcement shit. There's negligence. So negligence can happen. There's no accidents when it comes to law enforcement and firearm usages. So if somebody gets killed, either the person who did it was negligent, or it was done within the rationale of the person who's responding. If you were a cop and you got a dispatch call that something is like you're going to respond to someone who's doing something bad, right? You're going to have a mindset of you're going to take down this person, not the fact that it's just some silly, YouTube issue or whatever like that. So you're putting the other person's life in danger, which is a crime in itself. So yeah, he knows what he's doing, and either way,
and he's lying. He's flat out lying.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, and he's lying. And like I said, I'm calling out everybody around him. They know what he's doing. They know what he's about, and they're okay with it.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah. Well, I already name dropped them those days, so I don't have to keep repeating it. But I name dropped them. Let's see.
He claimed to write an entire book only to get under Jade's skin. Yet later, he claimed he supports all humans.
So during this time frame,
You have
I
no
was talking to
visual on
Zohar.
that.
Huh?
You have no visual on that, just audio.
You don't see it?
Mm-mm.
Do you guys see it? Give
I
me
see.
feedback, Kevin.
Oh wait, no, my bad. I'm dumb. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Then again, only to walk back his statements shortly after. Vaisman has abused his power by calling the police for unwarranted welfare checks on his targets, showcasing his disregard for others' well-being.
I didn't get having the cops called to my house and me coming home with my kids. I swear to God, we talk every day.
Additionally, Vaisman has sent mixed signals about his own sexuality,
Oh,
and also
boy.
expresses
Let's just, okay, there's audio clips of him saying 100% he's gay. He watches TikTok to try and convince himself otherwise. And then you've got this ambiguous account that's super ambiguous. I don't ever remember saying that that is 100% him. I just said that there's a lot of questions raised about his, whatever.
Yeah.
His sexuality, which I honestly don't care about, but it's just funny that he obsesses over other people's.
It's been my experience that people who obsess are usually,
that conducts unethical hiring practices and sexualizes his employees.
Listen to me. You got to show your tits, okay? You got to show your tits. In fact, you got to show everything. You got to be completely
he doesn't just
nude.
do it to his employees. He does it to everyone.
I'll show you a picture of
Right.
I took a picture of my therapist today. And the therapist, well, some of the therapists that I intern. This is going to be, well, when you see the picture, you'll know why I'm so wound up in my videos. Because I can't fuck these people. They're my workers.
Mind you guys that how dangerous this is. He is the hiring authority, and he's the super. Like those are crime in itself. If he even hinted, like he's violated a lot of workplace.
He disregards. He disregards. Like if they put, she, her, or he, whatever. I mean, like. I get it. Like that stuff is dumb, but like for him to say that like that will change whether or not he hires them, but then he goes on to say, like, I just want to know if you can do the job and if you're good at your job and you're not a psycho. Like, okay, well then that just completely trumps what you said. Like they could be doing that because they think it's like a professional courtesy at this point, with the way that the social atmosphere is like.
And I personally agree at the fact that even mentioning it is weird. Yet at the same time, as a hiring official, he's completely violating the law by disregarding an applicant's gender because they have every right to be associated with what they identify as, and that's discounted for a law. That's just
I don't think
simple.
Yeah. But I don't even think for me, it's not even to that level. It's just the fact that like he goes on to say like he just cares about whether or not they can do their job good, and they're not a psychopath. And like I said, in California, especially, you would think that like when people turn in resumes with that on it, that it's more of like a professional courtesy rather than like, them trying to be like, I identify as a toothbrush or whatever.
I 100% agree with you. What I'm saying though is if for him as factually as a hiring agent, if he's disregarding this as he's claiming, he's violating law because they have a right, according to the law, to be.
Yeah, that's not following EO guidelines,
right? And when just like when I was in the military, like. It doesn't mean that I personally agree with the views. You just do your job, right? Like that's what they hire you for. You do your jobs, you execute your job, and everything is black and white, and you fall in line. But clearly, he's not doing that. He's being unethical.
Well, according to his own words, yeah.
Correct. His own words. And that's my conclusion from his own statement.
Yeah.
Toxin says he identifies as anal beads. Thanks for saying it for me.
He used anal beads. I like that one. That's good.
Inconsistent political stances and manipulative behavior. Vaisman's manipulative nature is evident in his
Just real quick, let's talk about how his book, I'm doing air quotes, his book, it says that it's for like children like 12 and up.
Oh God, guys, that's another thing. Remember when I was making fun of the fact that it was written like a coloring book? It literally states it's for children.
Like okay, so here's a guy who's advocating for don't put hormones in kids, and this whole like kids, it's all trauma, like whatever, blah blah blah. And I agree with like don't put hormones in kids. Like you should not interfere with the biological growth progress. Kids should be allowed to be the way they want to be, though they're human beings. But with that being said, his whole thing of, okay, so little kids shouldn't be exposed to that type of stuff, and like the trans agenda and all this other stuff. But then you're writing a book that you expect a 12-year-old to comprehend cognitively what you're writing. So why are you selling books to 12-year-olds about this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just as bad as like the gender ideology and all this other stuff that they're putting. Right,
he's pushing an agenda that doesn't need to be
pushed. It's the same
pushed.
thing, dude.
Right.
Like you're an idiot.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, well, what is your MO? Like you're doing this, you're virtual signaling, which is his favorite word. He doesn't have a larger vocabulary. It's always virtual signaling. Like you don't have a thesaurus. You can't use a better word.
Bro.
Yeah, I agree. Let people choose. Here's my thing. I was at what's his name on YouTube? Jimmy Swole or some shit like that. Mind your own business. Like it doesn't hurt my feelings if a child who was born with testicles wants to wear a dress or not, if they want to cross dress or they like boys or you know what I mean? Like it doesn't hurt me. I think the reason why these people get hurt and offended is because they're confused themselves and they don't know what to do. Because I mean, what's real deal cisgender person or anyone who's comfortable in their own skin cares? No one.
I mean, but the thing is, like, think about like the 70s, 80s, and 90s, like rock, goth, emo, 2000s emo. Like, dude, it's been like this forever. It's
look
just
at the hairband shit. I mean, look at Little Richard starting the trend. These motherfuckers are walking around with Speedos and shit and G-strings up their asshole cheeks and shit. And these were men, like
right.
These were like the super cool hardcore motherfuckers, and they got lipstick and hairbands and thongs and fucking fish stockings.
I mean, that's my point though, is like, you have, and kids in high school, like it's always been a mixed bag of nuts. It's been fucking weird.
Yeah.
Unless we were living in like the 50s when it was like, just everything was very like cut and dry.
Well, apparently pink used to be the man's color. And then that all changed later with marketing.
So yeah, I mean that, yeah, don't even send me down that rabbit hole.
All right, back to the piece of shit.
Predatory political stances. Although he has expressed a high disdain for Donald Trump in private, calling him names such as a convicted felon fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's straight from him.
His opinion could change after Trump was almost assassinated, right? His opinion can change. Okay, so let me understand this. You went from saying he's a piece of shit to because he got grazed by a bullet and took it like a man, like now he's all of a sudden the best and all of his policies make complete sense to you. Like, no, they don't. You don't even know.
Exactly.
I guarantee you he doesn't even know his policy. He likes to use the one that he's anti-trans, which Trump is not anti-trans.
He's not at all.
Is against giving hormones to children. And then he thinks, like he said in his own statement, that he thinks that it gets under my skin or our skin or whatever. I don't give a shit. You look like an idiot. That's all that really comes out of it is you look dumb, bro.
Very dumb. Fucking idiot.
He publicly praises Trump for affirmation and clout, highlighting his opportunism and deceit. Moreover, Viman's veiled racism against African Americans.
So real quick, what Zohar wanted to do was ride that fucking ride of Smash JT, and he thought he could follow in his footsteps, and then just get fucking subscribers based upon political clout. It failed. Zohar, nobody likes you. You're never going to be popular. You continue to buy your subs like you're doing, but your viewership, and unless it's payday, you're going to look stupid. You can have your fake 6,000, live views and delete the fucking shit. The metrics are going to catch up with you sooner or later. But yeah,
his sea monkey subs.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just for attention. Yeah, he's an opportunist. I mean, that's it. Like, well, he tries to be an opportunist.
His motives are to be a piece of shit and get under people's skin, or he thinks he can get under people's skin.
To get attention, to get a wider audience, and that's because he's an opportunist. So he thinks that latching onto Trump is going to get him recognition. And I think that most level-headed people, when they go look at his stuff and start looking around, they're like, oh, this guy's whacked out.
Right. Maybe Kevin, but for me, it was Morgan Freeman. Jade, I'm not a psychology major, but I'm wondering what his motives. But don't feel bad, Kevin, because none of us are licensed, including him.
Right. I took a couple psychology classes in college, though.
Yes, me too. I passed with flying colors. I guess we're all qualified now. Oh yeah, it's on and off. Apology tours. The whole camp is best avoided. It will never end well.
Jason, what's up? Why did I not see that comment?
Yeah, Hey, thanks for coming by, Jason. Yeah, I've started to stay further away now. Oh yeah.
Do you make the song more racist?
So those clicks, what happened was, this was back during my Arcadian feud, when I was battling Rainwater and Crew with their shit, and then because Rainwater comments, so I really thought that was Messiah, but clearly you have this Caucasian Jewish male that works for a nonprofit organization as a unlicensed therapist, making African oriented clicking noises to poke fun at people of color. Yeah, that's not bigoted.
Another thing that blows my mind is how, I mean, I kind of mentioned this earlier, but it's still I cannot wrap my head around how this dude like literally works for an organization run by the city and does not think in his mind that he's going to have any kind of repercussions, or like that there's like viable evidence on his YouTube that he abuses people and should not be around youth, and should, you know, that things that like if the right people saw, which they are, and they will,
Correct.
that they're gonna think that that's okay, you know, and then goes to say like, oh, you know, we're bad parents and stuff like that. Like, oh, we who actually have children and who
Right.
actually give a shit about
Right.
our children, and like don't want other kids to be fucked up because some crazy person is, you know, around them, or giving like doing mental health stuff work around them. Like, I mean, I don't know, but to me, it's just, I cannot wrap my head around it. And the fact that like other people don't see a huge problem with that, like don't see a huge issue with the fact that this guy works with inner city youth, and the amount of power that he has in his position over these people, and seeing how he treats people online and how he tries to, you know, use his credentials and intellect to trick people and to abuse them. It's like absolutely crazy to me. Like, this guy must be either majorly incognito, or he's been put in a position where he's not doing like what his billet description says, basically.
I agree completely. Something is completely wrong and off about the whole situation.
But like, how dumb can you be to like not only like quintuple down on your YouTube shit, but to like actually clearly he thinks like he's onto something. Like, that's how delusional this dude is.
I agree. He clearly thinks so, but I don't think he's on his own, and I'm not necessarily blaming the other folks, but I think they are influencing him. That because he always I think somebody
he needs the affirmation,
right? And I think someone affirmed it from like, man, go ahead, man, just do it, you know, like don't like
you're
you know,
strong,
bitch asses.
You're being strong. This is cancel culture.
Yeah, it's cancel culture. You need to do that to you. But yet I heard them, you know, on audio. You're a little bitch, Zohar. You're being a little bitch. And if you delete that one more time before I can fucking like it, then fuck you, because you're a little bitch. You know?
Dude, no, he looks really strong right now.
Oh,
like, yeah, no, I mean, definitely.
Like, they're literally bullying him, called him a little bitch. And he's crying to us. And he's running back to him again. Like,
I'm not gonna like it. Like, it's repeatedly seems to been proven time and time again.
Oh, so insane.
Also from the middle of nowhere. On more racist. Pampalupa-chan. On more racist. Pampalupa-chan.
Through what he calls satire, and Asians through his music.
So what's interesting is Carlo called it out. Talked about Nadia Aguirre, and he's on to the fact that he believes Nadia is Zohar. I'm like, huh. So I guess it's pretty blatant.
I'm not gonna say what I know, but let's just say it's a fuck.
Right.
I ain't fucking with no Asian, I ain't fucking with no Asian, I ain't fucking with no Asian,
Further reveals his deep-seated prejudice and willingness to exploit societal divisions for personal gain. Narcissistic personality disorder. Viman's behavior is partly explained by his self-admitted narcissistic personality disorder, characterized by a grandiose sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy, and a need for admiration.
Oh yeah. Hey, he was just kidding. That was a joke. It's clearly a
Yeah.
joke. Both of those are clear.
Yeah.
Like clearly it's a joke.
So
I'm
what
not
y'all
playing.
mean?
That's a joke. I think that's how you preface a joke, is with "I'm not playing games."
Right. Yeah, because this was, remember, his rebuttal to this was that he was lying, and he was just that he actually was playing around and joking.
Yeah.
Like, what? And this was when he came onto the show when I first met you, basically, sideways admitting that he went around and betrayed your trust and, and spread the pre-transitional photo. Like, this guy's a sicko. A disgusting sicko.
These traits manifest in his obsession with the young patient, his ethical violations, manipulative behavior, and relentless harassment of women, underscoring a profound narcissism that endangers those around him. Dr. Zohar Vaisman is undeniably a
I
danger
think I'm
to
gonna go to his
society,
page
and
so I can
especially
have on
youth
record
and online communities.
some of those videos that he put
His
up.
unlicensed practice, unethical behavior,
That
and
way it's
predatory
documented on
actions
video.
pose significant risks to those under his influence. Despite legal prohibitions, Viman continues to practice psychology and misuse the title doctor, further endangering his interactions.
Misuse the title doctor. Let's just real quick, let's just graze over that in a professional way. And I think in his book, does he disclose or disclaim that he is not a licensed professional? Because
No, he does not.
Technically, like, the etiquette, at least, of that is that you're supposed to say that you're not a licensed psychologist or you're not a licensed professional.
Correct. By writing, I'm air quoting, a book and talking about psychology issues and disclosing these forms in your book that will help narrow to diagnose, for a doctor to help diagnose an issue such as stressors and stuff like that. I forgot the name of the forms, but these forms are used during therapy sessions to help the doctor assess, where you're at and, your level of cognitive of your stress. And this can help diagnose, for the doctor to diagnose. So the fact that he's putting these in his book, like he's the professional, like, here, I'm helping you out, use these tools, he's literally implying he's qualified to give these opinions. Now, let me give you a case study on this, is that just real quick, Judge Joe Brown did an interview not too long ago where the reason his show went off the air is because he got his show and he got in trouble by the law of the state that they were at by CBS, because on his show they would go, Judge Joe Brown, my neighbor, cut my grass, is that legal, kind of crap. And then he would answer these questions, but he was not permitted to, because they're saying you're giving legal advice. You have no authority to do so, because you're presenting yourself as like a lawyer / judge or whatever, and you're not qualified to give this advice, even on television. It's like the Dr. Phil thing. Like, you're allowed to talk about situations, but unless you're licensed or whatever, you cannot give your like a therapy session. You know what I mean? So, like, that's why his show went off the air. So my whole point is going full circle back to this whole case studies, that there's evidence to show that this is the kind of shit he's pulling, and you ain't allowed to. It's like, bro, you're in trouble.
It's funny just how freely he throws that term around, though. Like, even in the Miss Click video, it's like,
I'm
it's
a
not
doctor.
Mr., it's doctor. Like,
right.
Oh, okay. Like, can we put unlicensed in front of that?
Right. So you have a doctor. That if that's the case, then everyone's going to go around saying they're a doctor, even nurses, right? That have a doctorate's degree.
And usually on a professional level, that is when it is used,
right?
The most on a professional level.
Correct.
So I don't know. Google's my Bible. I'm stupid. So what do I know?
Tragically, many members of his online YouTube community either encourage his behavior or do nothing, fueling his narcissistic tendencies instead of reporting his violations and supporting his victims. It is crucial to protect vulnerable populations from individuals like Dr. Zohar Vaisman, whose actions undermine the integrity.
He's ensuring that our vulnerable youth gets the support they need through his professional book writing skills.
And what about that?
How is he qualified to give these suggestions again? I'm confused.
Remember the female psychologist? She had a book called The Something Trap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's
my
right.
God.
Oh,
what
yeah.
is
He
it?
basically copied the title.
Oh,
No
dude, he
originality.
totally copped the trap title thing.
Oh, yeah.
And
he's a rip-off artist.
Like,
snake
dude.
oil salesman.
I just, it's like, I just can't, like, how this even happens. It's like a septic tank leak. I don't even know.
He got away with this for so long, and it's just like, you know, judicial system is a slow process, but I can promise you guys that it started. So maybe this time next year or even a year after that, you'll hear something, I'm sure.
Of the psychological profession and threaten public safety. Do you believe someone like this should be allowed to roam free?
So speaking of which, this is someone else I want to call out and ask about. Zohar Writer. You had several videos with this guy, one saying Dr. Zohar Vaisman, and then you had another one saying Dr. Zohar Vaisman therapist. Now, I may be whatever, but I went ahead and documented the fact that I don't see those streams up no more. Why? Just saying. It's a good question, right, guys? Why are those streams off the air? You gonna put them back?
So he had streams with Zohar where he had the title doctor in it.
Doctor and therapist. So you know what? Let's real time. See here, YouTube. I'm gonna go to this site right now to see if I can find it. Doctor, or is it Zohar Writer, right? All right, Zohar Writer.
How can people still be gullible after everything that's happened? Oh, my other favorite thing is that he likes to tell people that what we were, or I wanted to be in a relationship with him or something to that effect.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I was like, what?
That's
But then after
rich.
all the stuff that
rich.
came out that I proved, where are you at, my man? Like, how come you haven't spoken that we were right and you were completely wrong? Let's see here. I'm still looking. See, there's the copyright strike one a year ago. I'm looking. I don't see any. See, real time, guys. They're down. I don't know. 2 years ago. But yet, look at this. Now we're getting 3 years back. Yeah, there ain't no way. Yeah, that's it. So real time, you see what I see, right? Gone. So there was 2 other videos with this guy, gone. Now, is it because you no longer support him, or we're hiding the fact that there was incriminating stuff in his videos, talking about his therapy and how he's a doctor? Are you covering for him? Because looks a little weird to take down a documented lie.
Not in this YouTube space. It doesn't look weird. Nothing
Right,
looks weird
nothing
here.
looks weird, right? Well, you know what? For me, it looks like bullshit. It looks like a cover up. That's what it looks like to me.
You don't, dude. Come on, you don't hold people accountable on here.
Right.
So it's just YouTube. You know, I would love to see some of these other content creators with kids. Then if it's just YouTube, take their kids to see the doctor for therapy. Please.
Right.
Please,
Exactly.
you're not because they're not concerned.
Yeah. You know,
it's not their problem. It's not their problem. It's some other kids or parents' problem.
Right. Ridiculous. Let's see if I can find that photo on here.
We're troublemakers. I'm just dumb tranny, and you're just a blackie. So.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, there was a guy named Aaron that I know that was Zohar, and you know he called me that black guy, you know, because he got so mad. But it was definitely his account because I called him out even then.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess, he was black, right? Aaron was a black dude.
Yeah, because you know, because at the time that was his, you know, his little thing, his little stick, you know, using comedians as as an attack dog, you know. Oh, let me quote Dave Chappelle, you know, because he's black and you're black, so therefore that makes me right.
Yep, that's it. That's all you need.
Let me see if I can find it. It's not going to be on this one. Oh well, but yeah, it said Dr. Zohar's / therapist on there, and it's just gone. And I'm like, wow, like you're just gonna take it down, huh? But if you're gonna take it down, and you took it down to be, you know, like I had a protest for him, then, you know, man up and say why you took it down. You know, speak out about it.
Nobody
don't
admits
shadow
guilt.
delete it.
Nobody admits to wrongdoing in that space. Nobody. Like
nobody.
Yeah, no.
And then Zohar wants to stifle you know, beef between us and go, no matter what Zod writer's saying about you, I don't believe in that.
Right, like
stuff.
we were like,
it's
what?
Like, dude,
who?
Yeah, I'm like, huh? Like I give a fuck. But on top of that, you know, like Zod writer, he's throwing your ass under the bus, dude, saying you're talking shit about me. Is that true? You know? Are you still buddies with this fucker? If it's not true? Or are you buddies with them and talking shit about me? Which is it?
I'd vote for option B.
Right. I kind of agree with that. It's oh boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, as y'all saw, let's go to this G4 shit. See if that's it still. Let's see here. It's always a good laugh. I like laughing at his ass. Oh yeah, let me show this one.
How many subs did he buy on that? What, like 2K or something? 2K subs?
He definitely bought about. Oh, you know what's interesting about this sub thing? I think it's up to like 1.1K. If I have to find it again, right? But it shows his real sub count, which is like 184 or something like that. Because when I click on like a certain tab, it shows the actual sub count, which is like I had 100 something. I go, he only has 100 subs? And then you click on the thing and it pops up 1,000. It's like the algorithm shit, you know, because he bought it, ain't caught up right to it. Does that make sense? So I think his ass is going to get audited soon or something because they don't add up. That on some of the tabs, it's at 100 something. And
he's got 2.33, so he must have bought like 1,500
2
or something.
He went up 1,000. Yesterday was at 1.1
on his GeForce guy.
Oh, GeForce. Okay, I was like, what? No,
but yeah, he went up. He went up from 800.
Ain't nobody watching the GeForce shit. He was crying about that, saying that page gets no views.
And he's like, how do you get so many subs? But yeah, he went up from under 1,000 to 2.33 in a week.
That is hilarious.
From shorts. several of which he deleted because I don't know why.
Because they got way too fucking many than he deserved. Like I said, how do you delete a live that your best live in like the whole scene that got 6,000 views?
Yeah.
Like,
then he does a live. Then he goes live like the next day, and he's like, "Oh look, 30 minutes of live. I got 22,000 views."
Yeah, come on, that.
It's just that. I mean, that's how dumb he sees everybody else around, his grandiosity, so to speak.
Oh yeah, ridiculous.
I'm tired of having conversations about this in streams and in privately and publicly, and it's just like I'm over it. Like I'm over it. I can't even speak my mind. I can't have a creative thought anymore. I'm not allowed to have any type of opinion whatsoever.
Oh,
I mean, it's
the
bad enough
baby
that
being censored. The
I'm being
baby
censored,
being
guys, but I'm gonna
censored.
censor everybody else.
Oh no. Boo, 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 boo.
He reminds me of that fucking baby on Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Where's my stogie?
Hey there, tits. What's going on there, tits?
Yeah.
This vile, despicable piece of shit.
He's vile. I'm using big words, guys.
Right. Strong
I couldn't
words.
pass my freaking psychology test for freaking renewal of my license, but I sure as hell got my degree.
Doxed me and then posted it with my employer.
That's the thing. Like, what is with him saying people are doxing him? Like, bro, you literally have a YouTube that says Dr. Zohar Vaisman. Like, how is anybody doxing you?
He's on Zohar Ryder's show as Dr. Zohar Vaisman. Because and that's the other thing. Like when you see right here, it literally would say therapist / like Zohar. Like on his show. But this guy here decides he wants to delete it. But I have the pictures.
Contact all my employer information, all that, and hundreds of people call my.
Wait, but didn't he?
Hundreds. Because there's clearly hundreds in the space, not like just hundreds. But there's hundreds of people are doing it. Like this.
Probably hundreds of bot subscribers, right?
Right.
What's like what?
It's not little, dude. We have hundreds of people. They're all emailing his freaking employer.
Yeah, like that's ridiculous, dude. And then he calls Brad's employer. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
he did.
That if we had employers and we had our information all over freaking Google,
you can't sit here and tell me this motherfucker wouldn't be trying to contact the first sergeant or whatever, or nobody in this community would be trying to come at my military career if I was still in.
Oh, dude.
Bullshit.
100%.
These fucking hypocritical fucking pieces of shit liars. But because now I can reach out and touch these little bitches, they want to cry.
Employer to this day that keep calling me because of that piece of shit that doxed me on YouTube.
God, he's so
and then this guy
flamboyant.
is gonna sit here knowing that all this shit's a fucking lie. OGG, he's a goddamn liar, and you're encouraging it.
And then he took it down, and then
he's so theatric and like flamboyant. Oh, yeah. Like it's like he literally his behavior, in my opinion, is like a woman.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Like an entitled woman.
Very.
Like not just a woman, like an entitled woman.
A Karen. Straight up Karen.
Yes, a Karen. A Karen, exactly.
A pure Karen. Dr. Karen. Dr. Karen, the new Barbie. Make a bobblehead toy.
Jingle.
He apologized. Okay, let's stop. We go back and forth. I'm talking about Papa Brad, obviously.
I'm done with drama. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's actually pretty funny.
I'm the drama. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sleep.
I'm done with drama. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like his impression of himself.
I like the one when I clipped it and it was like, it's like the kid with Down syndrome. He's so mad.
Oh yeah,
Down syndrome.
I still like the fact that he did that whole act with the Smash JT thing, went crying to Smash JT, and I still can't.
Smash. Where you at, Smash?
I cannot believe that he bought that garbage, dude, and swallowed it whole.
He swallowed it whole, man.
And then, and Brooklyn, dude, Brooklyn is like over here trying not to like just pop off because he's so fed up with the bullshittery.
Yeah.
And
I remember I defended Brooklyn.
And he's like, he's gonna kill me. What is with this guy saying people are gonna kill him? Like,
he's
what?
always saying people are gonna kill him. And yeah, I just remember I showed that documentation where he claims someone called him out over a year ago saying that he's just that and the fact that he's going to commit suicide. And then just recently, guys, I have a picture of this motherfucker where he's on tab 6 of where the fuck he's talking about. He's literally threatening to take his own life. Do you want your kids going to see this motherfucker and he's volatile enough that he's talking about online he's going to take his own life?
Yeah,
this
dude, exactly. Like
because when people do that,
he
ain't gonna just take himself out. He's gonna take everyone else out around him first.
Right. At first it's you're threatening my life. You're threatening my life. Then it's, oh, okay, that's not working. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Right. Insane.
Keep going. This feels good.
And you know, and that's tactics of abusers, where they try to do this where don't leave me, I'm gonna hurt myself, I'm gonna kill myself, don't leave me. It's
not
an
my
abuser
fault.
tactic.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. Anyone could change, like that Saddam shit.
Go,
you know,
go hospitalize yourself then.
Yeah. I have anxiety.
Get some professional care for fuck's sake.
Got lost. Like I didn't care anymore. Oh, Brad is in this one. Brad is in that one. It's okay. Who cares? It's called being a piece of fucking shit. I think I'm a piece of shit.
Well, you said it.
Yep, you said it.
And I didn't want to be like this.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
I wanted my channel to be comedy, but I didn't want it to be at the expense of other people.
You want comedy? Let's roast. You know what's funny? Your face.
Other YouTubers. It's just crazy.
Ooh. And the lie detector test
burn
determined that was a lie.
All of the content in this video is protected by the Copyright Act of 1976. The intention of this video is to report and criticize the posts,
Don't do
videos,
any
and content.
Yo mama jokes though, because we all know where that goes.
My mama passed away.
People to fucking hate my guts. Rev is just around the fucking corner. Twisted is just around the fucking corner.
After saying that he was gonna put his dick in my mom's ass. Dick in my
and you know what's so funny is that I remember watching something about this a couple of years ago. He is so not used to being around people like Rev or other people of color that he's so out of the loop of how we would do as like this to show you that he has never had friends growing up, because that's what you do in the old, you know, arcade wars. You talk so much shit, but you're best friends, but you just talk so much shit. And it was always to mentally get under the person's skin. So you could, you know, they slip and they get angry and they may miss a fucking uppercut and whatever, but you don't ever hold it true. You know, it's just
Right.
pure shit talking.
Yeah.
But then on his little stream thing, he thought they were so serious. You know, and they're like, "What are you
Well,
talking
that's
about?
how
We're
he.
just having
The
fun shit
minute you,
talking."
the minute you start like clapping back at him,
Right. He can't handle it.
He starts crying. He's like,
Right. He literally cries.
ah.
You call the mama with Down syndrome.
Dude, straight up gremlin status.
Just a piece of shit. Blah 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 blah. With Down syndrome. Fucking.
Dude, he was on, and he even says it. I make fun of people with disabilities. Like, bro.
Yeah. Like, what?
Mom's ass. In my mom's ass. In my mom's ass.
I don't need any more fucking heat. I'm trying to do other shit. If you didn't notice already, I changed my channel pretty
Why is this like a cyst ready to pop on this stuff? I've been watching them zip pop and stuff.
Dude, it would be funny if he shaved his head right in the middle like that and then just dyed those little puffs red.
It looks like a cyst. Maybe got bonked on the head here.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost like the spitting image if he shaved his head right in the middle and dyed it red.
this sad panda shit. And it's fucked up because since I know what he looked like, even with this, looks just like him.
pretty drastically. Trying to do different shit. I'm not trying to be all about drama anymore.
How many times?
I gotta get a comp.
Yeah,
a compilation of how many times this fucking cuck says this shit.
Yeah, with
over
the
and
ding
over.
ding, with the ding 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 counter.
Yeah, ding ding. I'm gonna have to do it.
Be careful though. You're harassing him
yeah,
if you bring
I'm
up his
clearly
own
the
videos
harasser.
and
Yeah.
play his own videos with his own words in it. You're harassing him.
Yeah, can't have that.
But I guess I can't escape it. You don't believe me? I don't care. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. I don't give a shit.
Subscribe, baby. Subscribe. Baby, subscribe. Like my video.
Somebody throw a towel at this kid, huh? Wipe yourself off. Look, they made sure his face was edited out there, huh?
You're right. No privacy strikes.
Yeah, no privacy strikes there.
The eyes are covered and the mouth is covered just enough.
Like my video.
My name is Zohar, and I've devoted my entire life to children, but everything I do is the antichrist of youth, what youth need.
I have no background story on why I want to be around children, why I convinced Steps Gaming to take down a post about pedophiles. I don't know. I don't know why I'm motivated to write.
I'm not
these
worried
books
about my
to
work at all.
But wait, I admit it. It was just to get under a woman's skin that I fell in love with and I couldn't be with. Yeah, fucking bitch.
Fucking videos about this garbage ass machine because this is YouTube. This is my channel. It's my expression of how
Yeah,
I
look,
wanna...
look. He deflects to the iArcade. He deflects to the iArcade. I love that. I'm just making videos. I'm just making videos about this garbage machine. I'm just doing that. That's all I'm doing. Gaslighting, fuck.
Why does it look like little puppet marks here? Like you could put a ventriloquist little fucking mouth here. Right here, you see the line. You see what you see it?
It kind of looks like a little like Zorro goatee or something almost. Like.
Just put your hand behind his back and have him talk. Whose hand would it be?
Express my reviews, my thoughts. And if you don't like it, don't fucking watch. Don't.
Right. If you don't
Okay.
like it, don't watch.
Don't fucking watch.
I enjoy it. Especially when where I'm about to send them.
Go back on your fucking streams and have your circle jerks and do whatever the fuck you want with your fucking games and leave me alone.
Zohar, just calm down and listen.
And I made an agreement with Papa Brad. You don't talk about me, I don't talk about you. That's it. Keep my name out your mouth, I'll keep my name out your mouth. And that.
I could have sworn we had an agreement.
I could have sworn that he said something to the effect of he wanted nothing to do with any drama or the what is it, home arcade
Community,
and it would never be. That's why he decided to delete his channel on his own, because he knew, right, he needed to do that or something to that effect. Something very close.
That's it.
I wonder if Monica,
and then he broke.
I wonder if Monica has actually seen like the evidence. Like, I wonder if she's actually seen the evidence. I know she has it. I just wonder if she's actually seen it, because she's going to be really surprised when NDFY, when you know, they have people breathing down their necks, taking a look at what's going on over there, all the fucking shenanigans that must be going on.
Oh yeah, that service is there for the city. Like I said, I'm.
You're very muffled.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now? I had covered my. I had got a point of contact with the mayor's office, so you know, once that goes down, I'm whistleblowing the whole goddamn service down there, and then that's going to come in line with the 2 reports that been made. So they better pray to God they got all their shit together, because they're going to look through all the records when the time comes, because these are credible accusations. Credible.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if they fire him, there's still going to be, you know, like the back end investigation.
Yeah.
Like, and he leaves everything up on his YouTube. He's like, yeah, I'm strong. Okay, dude.
I'm strong, guys. You can't.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, leave it up, buddy. Please leave it up.
Have fun with that.
You know what? No, I want you to keep it up, isn't it? I think that's what he says in this video too. I want you to keep it up, Brad.
Yeah,
Even though I'm on fucking Zohar Writer's show, bitching, crying about it like a little bitch. I want you to keep it up now, because I'm strong.
It's what do you call it? Because it's defamation, right? I'm not sure if people understand what defamation is, especially him, who gave complete false diagnosis without anybody's permission publicly on his YouTube page, who repeatedly bashed people's parenting and lied openly, like blatantly confabulated lies, who has in videos repeatedly lied, who has lied about his life being in danger, who has lied to the authorities and tagged the authorities.
Correct.
And I don't think he understands that, like, when you go to court over these kind of things, that you actually have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. And when you have a picture that is from the internet, or a video that's from the internet, that is unreasonable doubt. I mean, that's hard evidence right there.
Yeah. And then not just that, but the numerous people, the supporters that we have that are willing to collaborate and, you know, and go, yes, I've seen these photos. Yes, here's the raw screenshots. Yes, here's the screen recordings of these photos of his website. You know, like, he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
That agreement. He broke the agreement several times. He broke that agreement. He broke the agreement several times. He broke the agreement several times. So I retaliated. Then he retaliates. And then he cries and calls me, please, let's stop. I'm like, I want to stop. You keep attacking me. So we stopped. A couple weeks go by, he talks about me again and again and again. So I retaliate. Then he goes, please stop. Please stop. I go, you stop. You're the one attacking. Okay, it's just going back and forth. The guy does not.
Here's a big difference between his little bitch session that he gets in with. I never asked him to stop. I'm not gonna tell him to stop. Keep doing what you're doing. The only one who's been bitching about anyone to stop.
I wanted him to stop freaking emailing me, dude.
Well,
like,
yeah. You're right about that.
Dude,
stop
the
harassing
dude
us
just
with emails.
literally
Like, no
sending me emails constantly, and it's like, dude, stop. I don't want to know. I don't care about what Gary or OTG or I don't care. Like, just shut up. You're dumb. Like, stop emailing. It's annoying. It is harassing.
Yeah,
and it's
that's correct.
Because
why?
Because
and which I find the irony of that he tries to say that we are the ones, and it's like, yeah, you're the one who sent us 27 to 32 non-solicited emails that we never asked for.
Yeah,
and
and then makes defamatory videos, defaming.
Yeah,
like that's it. Lying, making completely false statements.
Completely.
Here are some truths that you should know.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go there too. Like I said, because I want to have this documented, via video that the shit's up.
Stop talking about me. And I don't watch his fucking lame ass shows with like 1 or 2 viewers, probably like his wife and his fucking niece is probably watching that fucking show. Nobody fucking watches.
And look, he had to go and talk about his wife and kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's what these fucking cucks do. These incels always got to go to the wife and the children.
Got to make it personal. Children,
right.
Wives, whatever. That's it. Gotta make up insults, lies, and make it personal. It's not about facts. It's just about what I want to say to hurt you, or to what I think is gonna hurt you, so that I can either A, intimidate you, or B, hurt your feelings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the revs did fill up your mom's ass. Oh.
Watches that show, nor does anybody care.
And as always, stay legit.
Dude, literally.
On May 25th, 2023, Papa Brad's Gaming released a video that was so repulsive, so
Let's see,
offensive.
why was this video released? Because of Dr. Vaisman? Because this asshat is the one who leaked a picture of me that was a private picture, which, by the way, there's a law that protects people from that.
Yes.
There's several laws which protects people from that. From an expiring photo that he screenshot without explicitly without permission, like a statement of do not share this, do not screenshot it, whatever. And then screenshots it and then shared it, and it's now public. It was a private picture that's now public because Dr. Vaisman decided that he wanted to show everybody you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Are you going to use this to sue me in court? I am now.
He was forced to take it down the same day it was released. That same day, he started to lose subscribers.
He was forced to take it down the same day it was released because I went in on the fucking him.
And when the community lashed out at him, something strange
but
happened.
then you
As
had
can see from social
Vaisman marching around with like the gay pride flag, being like, "You shouldn't do this to LGBT people, like blah blah blah, like this, that, and the other. Like you don't do this to people for who they are, like blah blah blah." And then
even fucking was it ODG and shit was up there caping for that shit too. Like that's wrong.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then now they're all like, "Oh, you're a man."
Blade.com, his subscriber count started to move up. Now, of course, it's not out of the ordinary for a channel to show some growth throughout each week, but if you know this specific dog shit channel, you'll know from its history that this growth is almost non-existent.
Is this the same guy that on the side it says like plus 6,000?
Yeah, it's funny how reflective this video is of his channel.
Right.
As you can see from weeks prior to releasing that repugnant video, Papa Brad's channel was not growing at all. No subscribers were coming in whatsoever. Strange how the subscriber growth magically changed so quickly. Perhaps he got scared when he started to lose subscribers. To combat that, he started to buy subs to make up for his loss.
But wait! There's more!
Yeah. The same day. Same day.
Oh yeah, you got this shit here. So yeah, pay attention to this one, guys. Look at this shit. So we're looking at Console Fanboy's new channel, right? That MK Kids channel, correct?
Yeah.
We're looking at his subscriber count and view counts for each video. So in one video, he got up to what, 39,000 views? Is this what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then look, his live,
Zohar
his
had almost 200,000 views.
His quote unquote live, right, on Sunday, and that was the day that the other picture was screen capped. His quote unquote live. This is like early Sunday morning, right? That's so that says 0 views.
0.
Yeah, 0 views. How many subscribers did we get there?
Subscribers almost out of 0 views on a Sunday live. Nobody watched this shit, but he got 200 subscribers out of it.
Oh, that's cute.
What a loser. Got 15 motherfucking lurkers. Y'all don't have nothing to say for yourselves. Nobody got nothing to say about this shit. I know y'all got opinions.
Oh, there goes one. It's probably like half of them are his alt accounts.
Right. Thanks for the fucking view count.
All 7 of them are crying.
Yeah, when all 7 of his alt accounts had unsubscribed to me, I was like, oh.
Now, this is not the first time this has happened.
Good God. All right, so G-Force is the look at this shit.
And then gets another 174 subscribers the very next day. No one gets that.
And the fact that you had to go out and buy subs is fucking hilarious.
Please.
Yeah, I know. You know what, Tony? If you're in it, I'm gonna reach out to you, Tony. I want you to. You covered Brad's ass. I'm going to reach out to Tony and see if he's going to cover Zohar buying subs.
Nobody wants to cover this. They're all scared of Zohar.
Oh, pussies. We'll see. We'll see what Tony does. And if he doesn't, then I'll just make my own video calling him a little bitch.
Wake the fuck up, open your eyes, and look at the facts. We already know he's done much worse than buying subscribers.
All right, so what we got? False copyright
buddy.
strikers, plagiarizer, buy subs, doxer, liar, transphobic, pedophile supporter, racist, mocks the homeless and disabled. And, he's the reason why the IRK is dead, according to him, so.
Yeah.
In the meantime, check out some of my new merch in the store. Link will be in the description. I have an entire section devoted to the most legit content creator.
What? I don't think I missed that.
Oh my god. Oh god. Wait, do it again. Do it again.
Section devoted to the most legit.
Give me
God.
My face is Thursday. Oh, give me a sec. I gotta be. Okay. That was good. That was so out of left field. I thought I heard that. I didn't. Oh my God. Sorry.
Shit, content creator we have. Hey, if you don't believe me, just ask him. He'll tell you.
Please have mercy on me.
But I don't watch his shows. I get messages from my friends. Hey, here's a timestamp. Look at this, or look at this. Every week, I get like a few. Hey, he talked about you here. He talked about you here. Sometimes I don't even look at it because I'm just so sick and tired of looking at it. But when I'm bored, I look at my messages and I say, "Oh shit, he talked about me again." Console Fanboy is trash. Zohar is trash. He still has a video up where I'm being beaten up on a hockey ring, and it says Console Fanboy, and I'm getting beaten up.
That's a number 2.
I'm getting beaten up.
I'm getting beaten up on a hockey
he's getting
ring.
beaten up, right? But
Yeah.
you know how like bless Brad's little freaking heart. I don't mean that, but his videos are so cornball. It's like how can you can't be offended
literally
by
the
anything
last
he does.
person who would actually have what do you call it, like lethal intent towards someone.
Yeah, like like the best you're gonna get out of Brad is, you know, I'm ripping you good. Like, oh, I'm sorry, but he's literally he's intellect. I've called this out many times that Zohar intellectually abuses Brad, you know, and it's clearly not a fair fight when it comes to the wit or the video editing. So Brad will like he's got like some freaking video that unless you're freaking 55, you don't even know what the fuck it's about.
I think Brad just wanted to do gaming stuff, and then he got sucked into Zohar's vortex. That's all. He got sucked into his vortex, and Zohar knows how to keep people in that if in the right circumstances, I guess.
Right. But he's not offended by whatever the fuck Brad's doing. He give two shits less. He's just trying to, like you said, bring in the vortex.
Don't be alive.
Yeah, so clear. So once again, guys, he's trying to say that this is comparative to these NPCs running around fighting, which actually have a difficulty level. Like you can die back because they're fighting the AI is that good. Like you can die, but he's sitting there trying to say, well, since don't fight back and all this other shit, and they're just he spawns them in as the shit.
You know why other VR tubers get more views than him, because they're not just brutally murdering static NPCs. They're actually fighting people,
right?
Or
they're
fighting NPCs or whatever.
Because then shit like this happens. Oh, you're kind of pretty. Oh well. Oh shit.
Okay, I don't care if it's a video game. Like that type of interaction to me is that's not normal interaction.
That yeah.
Okay, all you respect that right there.
That guy.
I'm sorry, man.
Depending on his mood, yeah. Answer to that question for me is no.
Yeah.
This is the first topic we're going to discuss today.
I mean, yeah, no.
What's it called? G-Force Guy?
No. All one word.
Tricky butt.
Yeah, right there. Why is it like? Is that like a kid? It's like a kid avatar.
Yeah, he always does kid shit, like this Chibli shit with kids. He's always doing that. Even that Zohar shit, that KFB shit was a little kid.
Watch, click on his shorts.
The fuck? Which one?
No, up at the top, the tab, the shorts tab.
Oh, gotcha.
And then scroll down. This is fascinating. This shit's fascinating.
Oof.
And then keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. There we go. There's the King Kong one, and then Samuel L. right above that.
Oh yeah, this was right during. This was literally like minutes after he tagged every fucking law enforcement agent. They're trying to kill me.
Yeah.
All right, got some new characters.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
Literally
those who
the same
attempt
day.
to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
He's threatened my life. Oh.
Literally the same day, though. Like you couldn't be any more subtle. No,
Right.
not at all. Not at all.
And then he's crying about recordings and stuff, but yet he's going around filming teens and minors. They're in drive-through.
Oh yeah, bro. You call them too, and they're like, no, we don't let our drive-through workers do any kind of recording without like signed consent or something like that.
Was it
In-N-Out was, I think, well, was it In-N-Out or Burger? I called both of them. Or I called In-N-Out and Burger King, I think.
And if you guys notice, like they don't look at the camera, they look at him. So he's got a hidden camera, you know, and he's just publicly filming these people without their consent, and trolling them with these questions, and then clipping them and taking them out of context. And then you'll see in some of these videos, like, stop messing with these young girls. Like,
here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. California is a two-party consent state when it comes to public recording people publicly while having a conversation with them.
Right.
So, like, you can record anybody in public, but in order to publicly record your conversation with somebody, it's a two-party consent state. So,
right.
And if it's any minors, like they have to have like consent of their guardians.
Right. Like you think these ladies, you know, husbands, or even if they don't have one, or would consent to him filming and then putting them on the internet like this? And then he refers to these ones as the dick spitter. You know, like you literally have this woman who doesn't know you from shit, and then you're basically referring to her to being
in Target.
Like this is some pervert level shit.
Oh yeah.
You guys, I'm leaving Target
This isn't
right now,
cute.
and I think
This is
I
creepy
think I just found the
shit.
Haktua girl. I think that's the Haktua girl. I just gotta put my Funyuns away real quick. I'm gonna go.
Clearly, he's not filming, because you'd be like, "Bitch, what are you filming?"
Holy shit! I'm gonna go talk to her. Wish me luck.
Huck to and spit on that thing. You get me?
Like, you're weird, dude.
Why is it that every time I go to Target, I see this Haktua girl every time? Every time, like there she is again. Every time I come to Target,
like he's filming. Like this is some creep level shit. You're filming her so you can freaking jerk off to her fucking ass cheeks. That's
The better
exactly what
question
my
is,
opinion
why is he allowed in Target? That's the better question.
Right. This is some weird shit. What are you gonna do with their video? Like, other than upload it? Like, you filmed them longer than what you're letting on. And then he's basically making an excuse of why he filmed them. Because if I saw this motherfucker filming someone like that, I'll call his ass out in public. Like, yo, what are you doing, you creep? So he's gotta have this shit like hidden on like a pin or something. You know what I mean? Because that don't make sense. There's no way you're legitimately filming this person and zooming up on her like this, and then you're gonna refer to her as the, you know, the dick spitter. Come on, man.
Target, there she is. Oh no, hold up. Ah, it's not her.
You're a creep.
Fuck.
What? Fuck.
Dude, what's funny too is like all the videos. So let's see, because I wanted to see how many subscribers he has on his KFB, and he has 1.12. So I guess he only bought himself over.
It was
enough to be able
1.1
to
yesterday.
Well, yeah, but he bought himself basically up to like 1.1K or something.
Yeah,
and
I mean, it's up.
He leaves all these videos up, right? And it's like in all the videos, he's directing people over to all the channels that literally expose him for being this toxic, dangerous individual that you would never trust around your kids.
Right.
And it's like, but you're literally outing yourself. Like you're exposing yourself.
Completely. There you go. So here's the
Pure
evidence.
genius. Pure genius.
That he put these thingies up. Look at him, like a little baby. Guys, I'm retired law enforcement. Like, he got there and they told him to go fucking fly a fucking kite. You know, like, you're an idiot, dude. You literally
if he's not fired from his job,
you wasted your time, huh?
If he's not fired from his job, he works around these people all the time.
Yeah.
So it's easy for him to like walk into a place like that.
Yeah, he went to it had some stupid ass like, look, guys, I'm filing a. Oh, I'm so scared. You're stupid, dude. Like, you think your fake tactics can work.
Oh yeah.
I know what's not.
And
fake,
by the way,
reported. Reported.
My best friend is a cop. My brother's a cop. My brother-in-law is a cop. I have multiple friends who are in the military who were PMO.
Yeah, same.
And still have people who work with like those types of agencies.
Yes.
So everything basically that he's doing when it comes to law enforcement stuff is pretty much illegal.
Highly illegal.
All of his false reporting, all of his threats, like all of that shit. And he's like, here it is for you guys to see. There you go. Your lawyers can have this. Like,
it's like,
all right,
thanks, dummy. Like,
yeah,
you literally show that you are going and you're false reporting. Thank you. Like, you're making my case so fucking easy. You are so
no, like I'm not. I mean, I won't even elaborate on like just you know what? It's just really it's just very stupid. I mean, like, I can see why narcissistic personality disorder is labeled or is in the DSM-5 TR, because it's like, it is that serious. It is that serious of a mental health disorder to where it's that damaging to yourself and other people like around you. And so I can see why it is like that serious. I mean, just look at the lengths, the desperation and the lengths that he goes to, and then leaving the evidence literally everywhere for everyone to see. Like, I
think I might contact a couple of
the only attorney
and send them the videos, so that the people that are in these videos, without asking to be, they can find out where, you know what I mean? Like, I'll go ahead and give them a point.
Well, no, that's why I was saying, like, I called and talked to them, and I just asked to speak with the manager, and that's what they told me. I didn't even like send him the videos. I just called and asked him the question.
Oh no, I'm petty. Like I'm gonna like send him like here's a way you can reach out to this YouTuber, and if you want to sit down, y'all can hold him liable for him recording without y'all's permission.
It's just crazy to me. Like, I mean, it's like he's like, please take me to jail. Like, please. I don't understand like there is no logic behind it. That's why I don't understand it. There's no foresight or thought process into this. Like, it is literally fascinating. It's quite fascinating to see this type of self-destructive behavior in an individual and somebody who is so unstable that they go back and forth between, you know, this mantra of I'm done, and this is, you know, blah, and then just slip right back into it, and they slip right back into the type of enabling behaviors and friendship that or interactions that cause that impulsory, uncontrollable type of behavior that we see.
I agree.
We win, we will, we're white. Cannot wait for the day that we win. We
This one when he was anti-Trump.
will, we're white. Cannot wait for the day that.
Yep.
But it got the views he wanted.
It got the views and the likes, man. So you got to leave it up.
Right.
Got to feed the beast when it comes to those views and them likes.
Right. Oh boy.
So is this just like part one in a series of?
Oh yeah, it's
you
part
could do,
one.
you could do literally probably like 100 more of these filled with evidence.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not done, guys. Like, there's a lot more. I got a lot more stuff. I went to the bar and it was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm coming on. So, but next go around, I'm gonna have a lot more shit for y'all. A lot more receipts from these fuckboys who like to be behind the scenes and cause all this fucking issues. Yeah. So, you know, go ahead and get your ammo out because I'm gonna have more. So let's see who has more rounds, you know, because yeah, I'm done with this shit. And I'm tired of these guys. And they're all watching, they're all crying. You know, but you know, get your shit together because, you know, it's going down. It's going down. Well, I'm gonna play this
mind-bending shit.
I'm gonna play this fucking song here and then and call it.
All right. Peace out.
On the scene, bringing heat to the night. Specters in the shadows, we rise from the dark. Blackouts the titles, let's leave our mark. Feel the pulse like the city's heartbeat. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up like the bass draw crowd. Rooms run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. Voices of the past, whispers from the streets, echoes in the alley where the real ones meet. Count the scars, each story a force. We're breaking the chains with every fierce course. We wear it proud, we wear it proud, we wear it proud. In this moment, we own our truth. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up like the bass draw crowd. Rooms run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud. Blackout, we're turning it it loud. Light it up, let the bass draw a crowd. Roots run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud.